All good.
Yep, all good.
All right, good morning. Why are you wearing that hat, Justin?
I'm dressed up for the award show.
Oh, okay. Well, we're doing that.
What has he wearing?
He's wearing like a, what is that? Like
It's a fedora.
fedora, yeah.
Fedora and a suit jacket.
Didn't mention that a couple weeks ago. Didn't mention he had one a couple weeks ago.
Did he not?
No, could have helped.
Okay, here we go. All right. Well, good morning. Last full week of the 2024. I don't know what we're going to do next week. Maybe a show on Monday or something. I'm still not sure yet. Mike's here and played against Sports Guy, right?
Correct.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you. Yeah, nice to see you. What's going on with you guys before we give some of these dumb awards away? What do we have? Anything new going on or no?
In the world?
Sure, anything. I don't care about the drones. So I will stop you before you say I don't care.
Okay.
It means nothing to me. I don't have a thought about it. I know you guys are surprised to hear that. I'm sure I don't think it's aliens. I don't think it's a government. I'm sure I'm naive and dumb. I don't care.
What do you think it is, then?
I don't care. There's nothing I care about less
gotta be
than that
something.
story. You're right about that. And I have not a single thought on it. Let that rat Montante handle it,
Right.
He looks great.
Does he?
He looks like Saddam Hussein, war correspondent.
Yeah.
I'm loving his coverage.
Good. I hope he kills himself and his mother. Honestly.
That's not.
Huh?
That's not nice.
Why? Oh, he was on with Manners. I wasn't running. He was ripping the show. I'm like, you fucking
really?
sell
Yeah,
it.
a little bit, yeah.
Like, you sell for the show, you idiot. Like, but he sold for the show. I actually texted him, like, don't sell for the show anymore. And I saw so many bubbles. I was like, I'm just kidding. But, like, I mean it. Like, just listen to the show. Like, I don't want to deal with him. He's just a hater. And he was talking about the thing with the police. And he's like, do you hear this? He's like, they were kidding around.
When that comes across your desk, you have to act on it just in case worst case scenario happens. And like, wait, you guys didn't do anything on that. So that was them, checking something off the list. And I think they did do it in a playful manner. So when he's like,
a playful manner. What is that fucking fat retard talking about?
Hey, Kirky.
Yeah, what is he talking about? Seriously. Like, what is he talking about?
Did you make a joke about the shooting or something?
Yeah, a playful manner. The cops were assholes and they didn't do their job. Of course, supposed to check. And Manners was defending it. Manners was critical. Me and chicken fry.
Well, that's his thing.
I know, but
What did he say?
but he was like, I was wrong on it. That I should, because Dave's my boss or something. I should. Isn't that basically what he said?
His first instinct is to go at this poor girl when he admits to not knowing her at all, saying he doesn't.
I know. She's a
doesn't know-
Taylor. She hated Taylor Swift. I had proof of that. And she went to the concert and was crying and had a bunch of bracelets on.
Which is the extent of everything.
everything
involving
She's
you.
a giant. I know much more now. much more now.
Yeah.
And what Dave did was poke the bear.
Uh-oh.
So I'm just saying, I know. And it's one of these ones where everybody in the company reaches out to me. Everybody. And like, I wish I could say this. And normally I'd be like, well, go say it. But now I'm like, don't say it because you're going to get fired.
Right.
So don't say it. Like, fine. But, Montante can fuck off. Like, fuck off. Go do your thing with Mutt. Go do your shows. Jump on every show. Go on. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave the show alone. Go away.
Is Justin still allowed to
Put
hang
a
out with
gun in your mouth and fucking pull the trigger.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
And that's, by the way, if the police are, I'm saying not me. Let him do it to himself and do us all a favor. That was big, fat, dumb brains splattered all over the place. So we can all be a better place. So Mike Montante in the world, this dumb conspiracy theories and his racism and his molestation of Cullinane and all these terrible things. Right. And if you're a friend of his, Justin, you're fucking fired.
No longer a friend.
Thank you. Go ahead.
If you
I like Montante, but he's just annoying. He's an annoying guy.
I don't.
I'm sure I'll get over it, but thank you. He's just an annoying guy.
If you had done what the police officer was asking about, isn't that still not a crime? Isn't that freedom of speech?
There are threats. I mean, sure, I guess. I mean, I don't even.
I was still confused why the police were involved.
Because they're stupid. I've been doing this for 2 seasons now. And a police officer in Lexington was giving me the evil eye yesterday. And I'm like,
Nice.
what are you going to do? What are you gonna do?
That's what Manners warned you about.
Yeah, right. I mean, because I made fun of, this is how it works. Unlike these guys, I challenge things. I don't sit there on my ass and produce podcasts by Andy Mayo and sit there and go on conspiracy shows and talk about whatever. Like I hate Montante. I fucking hate him. Hate him.
Well, Menace thought we should have challenged you more when you wanted to called the Lexington Police. You thought
Yeah, he didn't like that. He didn't think that was good, which is fine. Like, they're welcome to be critical of
you
it.
thought, no, not critical of
The
it.
idea of these two going, no.
No, no, he just said, Kirk,
Are you sure about
this
this?
is a bad move for your career.
What they don't understand is,
We're not
my
calling it.
career. What they don't understand is I'm doing, as usual, shining a light on something. This is a showing ineptitude. Letting people know, like calling the FBI recently. Like doing this thing with Belichick. Like it just shows how dumb people are. The FBI contacts, only media who covered it was Steve, amazingly. The FBI called the Boston Police. Nobody ever checked anything. Lexington Police then told us on the phone the other day that they had looked it up and that was clear. Does any human being think that they went back and scrubbed all the audio? Not a chance. Not a chance.
They're like, and by the way, this Justin stuff is pretty funny.
Yeah, like zero chance. And for Menners to be like, oh, you shouldn't be doing it. In Montante saying they're a playful manner. I'm gonna phone my fucking kids in the car, and this officer was not being playful, nor should he be, by the way, if he's taking it seriously. Like, why would you kind of playful? What's playful about it?
They didn't arrest you? They didn't like,
Huh?
I guess that would be. Like,
That's
they
playful?
They didn't go to your house?
They drove by it. I was away.
Yeah.
They told me they drove by and they were worried about my welfare and asking me. There was nothing playful going. What do you think it was, like a prank phone call? Like calling Domino's, like Matt Fuller and I used to do. And
Hey there, jerky.
Yeah, and send pizzas over to Brett Levin's house. Like, what are we doing? Hey there, needlenits. Like, I don't even,
Mr. Minahan, my shoes.
I don't even understand. Oh, boy, it makes me, speaking of which, Harry asked me a trivia question, I guess. What's the only organ that stays warm after death inside the female body?
Oh.
Harry said,
is-
my wiener.
That's a good one.
That's good.
They put his hand, he said, self-reporting. He said he saw that on a TikTok thing or something.
Wow.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Good for him.
I said, what do you mean by that? Explain that to me. And he just kind of rolled his eyes. He said, I don't know. Yeah.
Following the footsteps of being an edgelord like yourself.
He's an Andrew Tate guy.
Is that a joke you would have told your dad?
No, certainly not.
Slap it high.
Yeah, certainly not. That's something I'm like, should I don't know. But yeah, very strange.
Did you see?
Meaning that he was, I guess, I like to think that she died while they were making love. Like, I don't
no.
think.
That's not how I'm taking it.
That's how I like to think that 12-year-old was making love and she died and it stayed warm.
Yeah.
I guess his penis was warm, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really sure what this is. This kid's he's a problem.
Yeah.
We should look after him in this, not me. Jesus, yeah. Those playful police. Who's Mr. Kirky Worky Burky?
They dangle their keys in front of you.
Right. Can I ride around the car with you guys when I get back? That'd be so exciting. Is there a high school party we could break up? Oh, wow. Oh, no. There's somebody true and screw at Mario's?
Watch this, Kirk. I'm going to turn the siren on for you.
Whoa, look at this. Whee! Can we go up and down the hill again? One more time. Montante, who I do like, is a fucking retard. Playful. And he has to go on every fucking show. Everything. And now we have an intern who has his own show where he's talking for an hour about sneakers. Like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Yeah. Is he here now?
He's not.
No.
Here.
Okay. I don't think
And I had to remind him this morning that he does not have to move and leave his
He's
family.
going to physically be here?
Yeah,
That's what he was initially.
I don't think this is going to work out. I don't think this is going to work out. Do you?
The moving thing was a little wild to me.
So what
Just the
happened? Like
thought.
before you? So
Yeah.
what? Oh, yeah, the question. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's staying on chicken fry. Did you see Gaz's tweet defending
Yeah,
Portnoy
quote
and the
tweeted.
stress?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I thought he
is
was
wrong
kidding.
with him?
He's a nut. I mean, but he's like,
He seemed to jump off the deep end. He was in on all the jokes, and now this past week,
if he was in the desert and he was the only person around, and the closest pussy was 4,000 miles away, he could smell it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
He's just a hound. That's all. He's a lonely, bald hound who will die as like a weathered old, next to another weathered old man. The two of them will just, Gaz will stay alive long enough to see Dave take his last breath. They'll just collapse right next to him. Just two leathered assholes in a pile. One I like, one I don't. I don't like Gaz anymore either because I don't like that thing. I don't like that, let's pile. Like this is the most, I think, the craziest story of all time. And in the consensus of the Barstool people who reached out to me, the thing that pisses them off the most was this Black Friday thing. that she got her bonus money and a lot of them. It's like, why? She has millions. Like the good move for her would have been to say, Dave, this is ridiculous. Like, spread it out among
Or give it to
behind the scenes people. But she took it, which is fine. I mean, she makes the company, I guess, a lot of money. And, she allegedly turned down $12 million. So,
Got to make that back somewhere.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Gaz is a loser.
But she also makes herself a lot of money directly because of
Look,
the
I don't
company.
want to. I'm not here to criticize her. Okay, I have a job. I don't want to criticize another person who works at Barstool. It's not right.
Or just
That's-
her.
No, it's not fair. Because she's a woman, as Menner said. Like, I've never criticized guys. If I treat women the same as men. Menner has a weird defense thing. I don't know if it's a mom thing. I don't know what's going on. He's tried to psychoanalyze me for 5 years. I don't quite know what that's about. If I criticize a woman who does something stupid, I think I'm being a feminist.
It's almost like he's just trying to fill airtime.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's more disturbing. He likes Ariana Grande, who was like,
true.
70 pounds.
Yeah.
That's the weird.
And in fairness,
girl.
all the women on TikTok were Team Kirk all weekend long.
Yeah, I don't know. That's wonderful.
Did he lie? Did Kirk lie? I'm sorry. Everything Kirk said in that clip, a lot of people are thinking.
Queen, population 1.
Yes,
Thank you, baby. Really, really well said. Kate showed me one where maybe it was the same one. This girl's like, I don't know, like I'm not saying I know he owns a company, but can't Dave Portnoy be fired?
Yeah, you should
I was
fire
like,
him.
yeah, bring him down. Actually,
you're fired.
I'm fired. You're
I think
fired.
it was the same one where he was driving around with his daughter. Like, that's his day out from work. That's very disrespectful for him to reach out.
True.
Like that.
That's true. These are all good points.
What fucking thing is this dummy's fault? He asked the question, Mike. He brought it up.
I certainly
Good point by
I
Dave.
Mike,
right?
absolutely
Justin, correct?
didn't.
Yes.
Good point by Dave. And that's one thing I called Dave back. I said, look, Dave, as usual, Mike's always getting me going.
I'm always instigating.
He's always
You shut the fuck up this time, Dave. I'm like, Kirk, come on, you got to admit this Taylor Swift.
I will say, I think you're the one name he remembers of the supporting cast.
I actually don't think it was a
No,
fuck
no.
Mike thing.
No.
But it was funny that he said.
He's like, blind Mike asked him about Taylor Swift. So I don't know. I love Dave, and people were slightly critical of me, I think, saying it, but like the guy's been a great boss. I don't know. Like I feel bad for him.
As much as I disagree with him every time he does this shit, I like that he just does it. Like he'll talk to you on the Unnamed show about it for an hour
Totally.
or whatever,
That's right. I mean, at the end, I was like, at the second conversation, we got to talk about this Friday. He's like, oh yeah, we'll talk about it
But then
Friday.
didn't you say he also called you Friday morning and said he doesn't want to talk about it?
No, he didn't want to talk about the chicken fry Grace stuff.
Oh, okay.
This stuff was fine, yeah. Friend of the show, Grace O'Malley.
You called him Davey Hamptons, like the Howie parallel.
Yes.
You are spot on.
Yeah.
For a guy, you two have produced the most content I've consumed in my life.
Mm-hmm.
He is borderline a sellout. I hate to say it about Portnoy, but he loves being on the TikTok world.
He likes
with
it,
these
but
young influencers.
But I don't even think he denies that. No toy. Yeah, I think he's kind of like, I make a lot of money. I know he's never said he's consistent. Like he treats people differently at the company.
Yeah, there is a parallel, by the way. He said no one's ever gotten this much shit for something that happened.
A bunch of people.
For a relationship. A guy pretty high up at the company, Kevin Clancy.
Yes.
Like if you look at replies today,
Right.
there'll be one like, what's your wife up to?
How'd you read my text from Kevin?
No, did he say?
Well, I don't say even when Dave is right on things. For example, like Sophia Franklin took a beating online.
Alex Cooper too.
Yeah, I mean Sophia Franklin was.
Sophia Franklin deserved it, though.
I understand
Why?
that,
But
that's
why? Because she tried to manipulate him in a business.
No, but what Dave said is no one's ever taken that kind of heat before. She has, as I prefaced it, Dave, I said something people think she deserved. I don't know why you take it so personally, but she took a beating on social media, as have, by the way, we all. And, I mean, I'm sure, look, do you want me to give a shout out to my Reddit sisters out there? Yeah. Good morning, sisters.
He handles it terribly. I understand he's under a lot of stress, but if he just said, hey, chicken fry, stay off of Reddit. He went to you privately and then said, like, hey, can you not talk about chicken fry? And then you blew up, you would have looked bad. But he handled this completely the wrong way.
He's like me, and he has a temper, and he was upset, and I don't think he was mad at me even. I think just the stress of this whole dumb situation. I actually don't even know the particulars of it. I really don't. You read one thing, it's like anything else. Everyone says, oh, chicken fry's totally wrong. Oh, Grace is totally. I don't know. I don't pretend to know. All I know is that she complained to Dave, and I hate people who do that. Whether it's Chaps, who's a guy, by the way, or Kate, who's a woman, or Chicken Fry, or Brandon Walker going to fucking, it pisses me off. I'll get over it eventually, but I don't. Like I said to Dave, I was like, I don't like her. I don't have to like everybody.
But again, to use the Kevin thing, like Nate wrote a rap about him.
It was
cheating
funny.
on his wife.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, but I think,
like people at
right.
the company could comment on it.
And Dave will say, like, when I talked, I think you said in the show when we were texting, he's like, you can handle it. Other people can't. Me, meaning me.
Right.
Other people can't. So and I think he thinks Kevin's one of those guys. So, and Chicken Fry, I guess, is not. I don't know her. Dave said I've never met her. I think I've met her twice. I think I met her at Surviving last year. And I thought she was part of the
Anniversary?
No, maybe I met her there. I thought
the cupcake.
I thought she was part of that crew, Dave, but maybe not.
I believe she was. I don't remember.
Grace was there.
Yeah, Grace was there.
Oh,
yeah,
maybe. I don't know.
Grace had mentioned that yesterday when we talked. Yeah, so she'll be in Thursday.
The one thing I've never understood, and it was like the source of where I was getting like frustrated with Dave because it came up with stuff I did, where he's like, someone could take that out of context and write an article about it. I don't get why he cares about that because they could do that no matter what.
Well, I think
they
that
could do
ship is
about
also
anything.
sailed. Like who cares if they do that? Like,
Right.
They just hate. They're going to do it anyways.
But they did it to Dave, and he won essentially.
Right.
Like they tried with the Business Insider shit, and like he came out on top of it.
Yeah, I think with this one, there's just a lot going on that we don't. I like I said, he just never lied to me, so I don't think he's lying about this. Like I think there's stuff going on. Whether it's I don't know, and I could tell he's very stressed about it. But like I don't. She said she hated Taylor Swift, and then she's crying at her concert. That's a fucking phony move. I don't.
Let's not use that.
She's the
word.
biggest phony in the history of the world.
Oh,
I don't
Bigger.
like that.
Wait,
And
give
you
me
mean
some
that?
names. Yes, give me names.
well, you said on Bernie Madoff.
No. Burn. No.
Jesse Smollett. Jinx, you owe me a
No,
kiss.
definitely.
Why?
Do it. You owe him one. Fuck up, asshole.
Dave goes, why?
Why would you do?
You owe me one.
Isn't it Coke?
I've heard Kiss before. It is Coke
It is
traditionally,
Coke.
but
You get the Coke there?
Justin plays with a different age.
I'd
break.
like to validate Peter Minahan.
Oh.
I did bring the Cokes.
What kind of Cokes?
Mexican kind.
Oh.
And in the packaging,
Oh, wow.
it's all in Spanish and it says Mexican Coke.
How does that validate Peter Minahan?
I thought that was a little,
easy.
yeah.
What did he do? I don't think he was in that world. No?
I thought that he was just making some assumptions on that, but I didn't realize it was actually called a Coke in a glass bottle was a Mexican
Oh,
Coke.
yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely, yes.
So-
when you're in a Mexican restaurant, you can say that. It's okay.
Yeah.
like that
I've
place
only
that-
heard them referred to as that.
It's like the place Ted goes to. You can use that word when you go to that place because you're I think, different people, I think, right?
Never got to the bottom of that story. Should probably ask him.
You'll get lost in Justin's braces and all that stuff.
Yeah. Though Ted said he won't look at Justin the same. I believe I heard him say on what show was he on? He wasn't on Mike and the he was on Mike and the Minifans. He said,
I couldn't make through Mike and Minutes because what's his face? The intern is so boring. He was just babbling.
that was a
about-
tough 10
I was like, I'm out of here. I can't listen to it. Like what?
Yeah.
I'll give Menners Menners drives me crazy, and Menners has now been because of his criticism of me. I've moved him down from 4-star to 3-star hotel accommodations in New Hampshire if he goes there.
Oh, okay.
It's true.
Still very kind of you.
Yeah, but you never hear that from these guys,
No.
The Montantes of the world, you give them all, never like, hey, thanks, Kirk. Never. Nothing. Not a syllable of, instead it's go on the network saying police officers being playful.
You're just joshing
also,
around.
like, who gives a fuck if you're mean to the Lexington Police? Like, and then you're doing a case season.
First
Are
of
they
all,
not going to answer your
I mean,
questions?
that's the other thing.
or-
Manners is so dumb because he's never been successful in podcasting. Anyway, he hates to hear that, but I've been extraordinarily successful. You don't think so, Dave?
No, just we saw some proof this weekend of that.
We sure did.
Yeah.
So I don't like. You think because I was mean to a Lexington Police Department officer on the phone that if I'm doing a case in fucking, let's say, I don't know, Western Idaho, like one of these cops who's just trying to cover his own ass to talk to us, gonna be like, you know what? I listened to that episode. You were a little meanie-weenie with that guy. Talk to the hand, motherfucker. Talk to the hand.
Whiny little bitch.
Yeah, you're dealing with children. They're in their little world now. Montante and him and Mayo's they're all in their little, and it's too bad because it can just like that go away.
Yeah.
Just like
you,
that.
man.
Just like thank you, man. Just like that. So Manners should apologize publicly. I think, don't you think, Dave?
Yes.
Yes. As should Montante, by the way.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Right. Is that so much to ask?
And they forget you kept me out of federal prison with the same strategy.
That's right.
How quickly
Correct.
people forget.
Correct. So, yeah, I don't know what to say, but before we get to the awards, what else is there?
I did find this this little disclosure at the end of the main wire. Did you read the entire article?
Oh yeah, we'll get to it in a bit. I got kind of a semi-viral tweet this weekend
Oh yeah. I was
about Kirk
actually-
Herbstreit, which got a couple million views, I think, last time I looked.
Yeah.
So, what was the tweet I quote tweeted
It was the mascot of the year.
from ESPN?
ESPN College Game Day. I
Okay.
believe. Yeah.
And I said, bad choice, right?
You said terrible pick.
Terrible pick. And I took a lot of heat from people, dog lovers. I'll stand by it. Here's why. Peter Minahan would say 70% of life is just showing up. Ben Herbstreit did not finish the season.
Well, that's true.
So, did not finish the season. I'm not saying it's his fault. I don't know. And by the way, the replacement was there within 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, they had that ready to go.
Yeah. So Ben Herbstreit, average dog.
Yeah.
At
best.
Jad, just another dog.
You call him Ben.
No, yeah. I just, he to me replaced in 2 seconds. So you have to finish the college football season if you're going to be the mascot of the year.
And he's not a college football
No,
mascot.
Mascot or dog?
Mascot.
That's first of all, he's also, right?
He's not a mascot.
The 2024 Herbie Award winner for Mascot.
This feels like inside baseball anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, what about the dog now?
Yeah. Best wife of the year was Kirk Herbstreit's wife.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
What are we doing?
Just wag that tail.
I give Biden's dog, the one who bit like 90 people, more credit. He made it through the year. What's his name? Badger or something?
Oh, I don't remember.
Scout?
Commander.
I don't know. It was a bit like
I think Commander was the replacement.
There you go. So, yeah. And I see all these people like, oh, you hate dogs. No. I do, but that's not it.
You hold him to the same standard, much like women, that you hold everyone else.
Correct. And the incoming president would say, he doesn't like his, like McCain doesn't like them captured.
It was Commander.
Yeah. I like my dogs alive if they're going to be mascot of the year. Like, you want to give them an RIP? Like dead mascot of the year?
Yeah.
Sure. Like, why not? This is not a mascot.
Even name the award after him if you want.
That's a terrible name for an award. The Ben.
the Ben Herbstreit.
That's a terrible name. Sounds like an accounting award. Yeah. I mean, what is he a mascot of?
That's the thing. He's not a mascot.
Yeah.
I guess College Game Day.
He is?
I don't know.
Isn't that Corso? Who's that? Corso's still alive.
Yes.
He's not a big Corso will be a Tuesday at some point.
Oh yeah.
Corso's a Tuesday. Corso is definitely a Mutt Tuesday at some point. That's for sure. No question. And I like Lee Corso, but yeah.
If you were to put Peter and Ben side by side and ask everyone who was upset at you,
send me a text. Do you have a text of that too? Can you send? Anytime Justin sends me a text, I get nervous.
Criticizing side by side pictures of golden retrievers.
Well, his point is it's how replaceable Ben is.
Yeah.
If he's America's dog, who cares?
Yeah.
I
mean, who's the runner up of the mascot of the year?
They should have told us just to make it easier on all of us. They should have been like, guys, Ben's still alive, and just put another dog out there,
That's true. It's been easier for everybody.
Yeah.
Because I'm still struggling.
Eventually someone would be like, is Ben 38 years old?
Let me see here. You got it, Justin?
I'm trying to find a good picture.
Good picture.
Golden retriever. Just search golden retriever.
He looks a little fat in this one.
Forget it, Justin. I know what they look like. I get your point. I suppose I get your point. Idiot. What else is going on other than the awards, which we'll get to? So what is the intern's name is Fax. So the controversy is the usual people. He's saying are doxing his kids or something?
I think they're just shit talking him because he was under the impression that I don't know why, that he had to move here to be an intern.
Okay.
And so I think so I think some people are saying, why the fuck would you do that?
He was gonna move here? He's in Georgia, isn't he?
Until I texted him this morning after
leave his kids and his wife?
Yes, and go home on weekends.
I've got clips to cut.
So what he's saying is is it because like that right there was like he has wife and kids? Is that what he's saying? Well, that's that. I'm sorry. That is different than like this bozo a couple of weeks ago. No?
Oh, definitely different.
I would agree.
That's like the Mutt thing. Like that's crazy. That's an overreaction.
Yes.
I would say he's an issue.
What we also don't know, apparently this all took place on a Robbie V Twitter space.
Oh, good.
Saturday night, and those aren't like recorded.
Oh, Robbie, he could be the wonk of the week.
I was going to say, this is Donkey of the Day.
That's
but
not good.
There's no way of going back and listening to it. So we really, all we know is what people are saying, and I believe it's like what you just said right there.
I can't believe anybody's I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't think I'd be stunned. Why would they do that?
You want to call him?
No, I don't. I don't like when interns on the show are spending hours on doing network shows complaining about stuff. Like, to me, it's like you want to be clearly somebody else, Like you either
like doing a separate show on it after doing Mike and the Minifans
is a concern. Yeah. Like nobody cares about you. Nobody. Like keep your head down and cut clips and shut the fuck up. That's it. You just No?
I agree.
Was he going to move here and do what? Where's he going to live? On the street?
This was all news.
dedication.
This guy slept in the studio?
We were in shock.
Yes.
Was he going to move in the studio?
I tried that, by
Maybe
the way.
he found
the
it
other day.
comfy.
Tried sleeping.
No, not in the studio, but like they say these Army guys can fall asleep, like Navy guys can fall asleep within seconds.
Yeah.
I tried that maneuver the other day, and it absolutely did not work.
You're not in the Army nor in the Navy.
talking about?
Yeah, but I watched the YouTube video. All this.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's almost the same. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
It's all this.
Thank you for your
Seemed like a
service,
pretty.
Dave.
No, I didn't serve in Iraq, but
Seemed like a pretty basic strategy. That's all.
So Dino one time for a month said he's going to do the Jesus Christ, who are the guys? The like the SEAL team. He was going to do their challenge. He's like, I start every day by taking a cold shower for 30 seconds every morning.
oh, okay.
I was like, that's all it
takes.
exactly the same. Idiot. Two morons. What else?
Let's see here.
Do you want to read the disclaimer at the end of?
No. What else?
You care about that Duke Lacrosse woman who came forward the
I
other
mean,
day?
we always
Yeah.
knew that was, I'm seeing a lot of my guy John Ziegler being like, wait till the Sandusky thing. He's like, this is even worse.
Still, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's standing by that one.
Good for him.
So this woman, after all this,
Crystal Magnum, is that her name?
She was a stripper, and then what'd she go to jail for?
That is a low rent stripper.
Why?
Not an attractive woman.
Oh.
She comes rolling by your. No, Dave?
A+ name.
Oh, I mean, it's a
Yeah, great name, huh?
She's older now.
No, even at the
a lot
time,
of years of
I was
service.
like-
I gotta say, the name a little too strippery for me. A little
Yeah.
on the
Crystal.
nose.
Is it her actual name?
Crystal. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's her stripper name.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's a name in these interviews she still gives. I don't know unless she's still performing. But yeah, I mean, I was, yeah.
At the time, I think I remember her appearance. Somebody in the media was saying that was like the guy's motive. They were like disgruntled with how she appeared when she showed up.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And
that's why they
just more lies.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Jesus, that's an interesting move.
Fuck. All right, you've left me no choice.
Going on in here. You're so unattractive. It seems like, Jesus. But yeah, I mean, but the problem has been 20 years.
Right.
Whatever. It's like, but these guys, I remember at the time, I was like, that makes sense. Duke Lacrosse, probably a bunch of assholes. Like, you can.
That's how they got you.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Boiled. Yep.
It was it was the same as the Rolling Stone story. It was completely fake. Remember about the campus rape? Was that 14, 15? Totally made up. Yeah, I can tell by nobody remembers it.
I don't.
Do not.
If you look it up, you'll see it. Yeah. What else?
Let's see here. Oh, did you hear that clip of Daniel Baldwin saying that they're trying to sell Diddy tapes to somebody's are like
Is LeBron James part of this Diddy conspiracy?
I
just
mean,
disappeared?
He's taking
It's
time.
not-
Is he at the games though, like on the bench?
I haven't seen it.
No, completely
No, I
stepped
think he's
away.
gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Is
Wasn't
it
it first that they were trying to
I
trade him?
feel like he hasn't even been like ESPN that much. It's weird. I think Jersey Jerry had this yesterday. He's like, this is not being talked about enough.
Almost like ESPN has to cover up for it.
I guess, but like, what if he's in? Like, I don't really. I mean, that would be the biggest story in the history of Twitter, maybe.
My wife is big into this Diddy thing.
How do you mean? Like the party?
She was there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She likes a good time. But no, she's had like no interest in her or passion in her life, except this story is all consuming, and she's been going off on rants about. And she says,
Really?
It's
That's a wild thing to say about her.
Yeah, that's such a mean thing to say. She has
What?
no interest or passion in
She
her
cares
life.
about nothing other than Diddy.
She's
and
never
his sex
cared about
crimes.
Look who she's married to. What do you? What do you expect this fucking?
She's a
woman
great wife.
to
She's
be? Married
a
to a
great
fucking
mother.
bald guy who runs a used sporting goods store in
Yeah.
2024.
Exactly. But she has
Good
come
margins.
across
Though. We're
this
talking
story.
before the show. Great.
Oh,
margins.
oh, good.
Yeah, great
Oh.
margins.
There is this clip of LeBron James that goes around.
She says
Everybody know
he's
ain't no
in.
party
We
like
didn't
a
finish
Diddy
hearing about
party,
his
so-
wife.
Nobody is. What's her theory?
They're all the celebrities you hear about. They're all connected. It's all a big cover up. They're all trying to backtrack and cover for each other right now.
There are a lot of. I want to believe all the conspiracy. Like they say, that's
I'm in.
why Ellen left the country and shit like that. I mean,
Tom
I like
Hanks.
it. Yeah.
Tom Hanks. We hear LeBron, Jay-Z, obviously. I don't know anything, but Oprah, right?
Oh yeah.
Her base. If you went to multiple parties, you are very
Complicit.
very involved.
But am I to believe that Diddy is holding these big parties? Like upstairs, people are just hanging out, having filet, watching TV, dancing around. Downstairs, they're just fucking little kids?
Sometimes.
I think so. I think it's like
I mean, so you could go to that party and have no idea?
and then you get like the nudge, like Kirk's pretty cool.
You're a downstairs guy now.
That's a moment.
I would assume those situations are separated. There's like there's
I
the fucking
guess.
area and then there's the party area.
Do you think Jennifer Lopez knew nothing?
Cuba Gooding Jr.
No, but isn't there
Seems
speculation?
impossible,
Didn't they have a
right?
blowout fight at one party? That was in the news recently. They had a
Oh,
fight
yeah?
and they're trying to say that she knew what was going on. And
LeBron's story would be maybe the biggest story in the history of sports Twitter.
Yeah.
If he's like arrested.
Yeah, but you can't just like leave your team. You like that's just adding speculation to it. You would just keep going on with your life.
Why is he leaving his team though? Like, is he healthy?
It says he has a injury, but
yeah. He doesn't go to the games though. It's
you never do that when you're hurt.
By the way, he could be. Even these guys have no idea. He could be on the bench for all these games. We have absolutely. These guys have no idea.
I don't believe so.
Somebody will tweet me right now with a picture of him on the bench.
It says he 9 hours ago. LeBron James returns from absence, foot injury to help lead the Lakers win.
He played last night.
He's back.
See what I mean? These guys don't know anything.
We don't follow the Lakers.
Yeah.
Well, sure, he came up, Dave. He came up and you said that he's not around.
He
wasn't around. He wasn't around.
Played last night.
Yeah, pre-last night.
Played 34 minutes last night.
If you take away last night, it all holds up.
Just long enough to bury the evidence.
Wasn't he trying to get traded, and then he was going to force the Lakers to involve his son in the trade?
Is that what it is?
I believe, but.
It's strange. That's never been. If Bronny James is as bad as people say, that's never been done in sports before. That's pretty impressive.
That's true. You're
Just
right about
complete nepotism.
It's a move. What else, Justin?
Let's see.
Look Amish.
Look Amish?
Yeah.
I've been told.
Doesn't he?
I've been told that before.
He looks nice. Like,
Does he? Is that Milton's suit?
Yes.
There you go.
I've been told that at live shows and everything. Oh, there's the Amish guy.
And everything. Yeah. Go ahead.
Really?
Did you see this infomercial that Kevin Clancy did? And he's like promoting this like clip creation.
AI.
Yeah. Did you see this video?
What is he doing now?
He said it's breaking news and like one of the biggest things in his career or something like that.
Yesterday, and this was the picture they posted of it, which has a lot of people.
Is that you?
What's happening?
That's weird.
Love me or hate me, and there's plenty of people on both sides. I have always tried to stay ahead of the curve because that's what I got. There's so many goddamn talented people out there that in order for me to keep up, I got to try to stay ahead of everybody, one step ahead. And I feel like my track record, pretty damn good. I knew to jump out the window and join Barstool when I was given the opportunity to do so. Right away after that, I was the one starting all the Twitter handles and getting all the social media handles ready. I remember telling people to get on TikTok back.
So he's building up his resume of all the things that he innovated within the
TikTok
company.
owner.
Sounds like he's not so much an innovator as he just says, hey, why don't we do this? Like somebody else's idea. Yeah.
CEO of comedy.
He is the CEO of comedy.
He mentions that in a moment. He takes credit for a thing that never happened.
Handles ready. I remember telling people to get on TikTok back when it was still called Musical.ly. When podcasting is obviously the big one. I put all my eggs in that basket and started the first podcast at Barstool. And then I was beating the YouTube drum when the company wanted no part of YouTube. I said, you have to be on YouTube. It's the biggest thing on the internet. And then moving on to Instagram and the green screen and the user-generated short-form videos. I was all over that. Even the comedy realm. I mean, before everybody had the comedy podcast and the comedy specials, we zeroed in on those guys.
They didn't do it.
Oh, let me just say this. Listening to all these things, whatever he's got next, I'm in. If he's selling something, I'm buying it.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, this is some record.
I mean, YouTube, TikTok, these are billions of dollars.
Things he did and didn't do. This is unbelievable. I'm a CEO of Minifans across America.
He's throwing Barstool under the bus to promote whatever this
He's a visionary.
endorsement is.
Yeah, look in the way. He's a visionary.
I asked him to look it up because I was like, if he was that early on TikTok, he'd be massive.
Yeah.
50,000 followers on TikTok, which is good.
Yeah, I'd take it.
But it doesn't seem like the first guy. Doesn't seem like the first guy on. Yeah, Cullen
Really, it's not great, Mike.
Of course, Karen Reed sprains her ankle that night. Doesn't drive a car. Clay has 4 followers on TikTok.
Not true. Not true.
Go ahead.
Big thing in the content world. We were almost too ahead of the curve on that one. Oh, God. And so I think my track record speaks for itself. So when I say that I think, and I never do this, I never do any sort of live streams, presentations, talking about technology like this. If I'm saying it the way I'm saying it now, I'm staking my whole career on it. This is going to revolutionize everything.
This is like when Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone to America.
I feel like right now I'd be looking over at Damon or Robert and just kind of shaking my head. I'm not feeling it here. I'm out.
What are the odds this product does not revolutionize?
I think you can be a cynic if you'd like. I like to have the glass half full.
As
and I think this is going to change the world as long as we live, and as long as anybody lives. I don't even know what it is, but I'm in. I just wired Kevin $4 million. So.
Phone, internet, are you getting it?
This guy told people to get Instagram accounts. This is unbelievable. Wow.
Too ahead of the curve on comedy.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was so ahead of the curve that he didn't do anything with
the curve went right by him.
And other people
that can happen.
by.
That can happen. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's going to be ubiquitous. I think everybody.
You guys, you three know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Do you know what it is or no?
Well, wait a minute. We know.
I'm saying you know you've listened to the clip.
Not only do I know what it is, I've been using it for over a year.
Not the new innovation.
Sure.
Not the new. Yeah. Calm down.
God. Movies always have guys like Mike in it. Yeah, I've been using it for a year. Oh yeah.
It's garbage. You ain't got what it takes, Clancy.
What the? I mean,
If you guess this, I will shit it.
there's no idea I know what it is, right?
No.
Oh, you will know.
It's a piece of technology. I just don't know what it is. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, go ahead.
Who makes content, whether you are a single individual or you're a platform, media company, podcast, whatever it is, you're going to use this technology. They already made the editing process and clip creating process like 1,000%.
What the fuck is going on here?
more
Is this a
efficient.
bar? Is this,
Stuff that-
is this paid? Is this?
I think it is, but I don't think it's
It was on his.
Barstool. I
It was
think
on
it's
his
him.
personal.
It wasn't on Barstool. Like
No.
it's not a Barstool thing.
He's
I don't
allowed to
believe
be a
so.
paid endorser for a non-Barstool sponsored product.
Probably he is. Honestly, Dave don't
right.
give a shit. I'm guessing. I mean, I don't think losing out in this thing is going to really keep Dave up much. I don't think.
How much is he getting paid for this, Cullinane? What do you think?
He's showing up to a live stream. I don't know, a couple grand or something like that. Maybe.
God.
Man,
You couldn't pay. Oh God. Go ahead.
Maybe.
I used to take my editors 20 hours a week, takes literally 10 minutes now to create the necessary clips to push out on social media. And what they're rolling out even further, Opus, is a cataloging system and a search system and a distribution system.
It's like David
that
Miscavige. Is that the guy's name
going
from
to-
Scientology?
Yeah, Miscavige.
Yeah, he's been hiding for like 6 years. What is he talking about?
So what you can do,
Go ahead. So what is it? Like all kidding aside, what is it?
so you put the show into this Opus.
Today's episode.
Yes, Opus AI, and it will make clips for you.
But I've been doing that for a year with my show. On
Opus AI?
Yeah.
The newest version?
I guess not.
Turn his microphone off. Then.
I guess not, but I've been using it.
I mean, I don't
And
know.
the clips are fine, but sometimes like out of context, it's what AI is.
Okay. Well, remember that one.
It
Save
would
that
work.
one.
It would work if every single segment starts with like. Now we're going to talk about this, and then
Yeah.
and that's the end. And there's no like flow to it. They can't pick up on like the flow of a
Right.
conversation.
Wow. He's like the scrub daddy guy. I like it.
Hello, sharks.
I don't like the business, but I'm investing in you, like Rob would say.
Oh, good.
I like what you're doing here. So I will give you the $250,000. I want 20%, Kevin. Go ahead. Let me hear more of this lunatic.
I think completely change everything we know about content. I mean, as someone who has thousands of hours of recorded content that I wish I could find, edit, clip, repackage, and repost old interviews.
He
People who
can
are-
do. It would just be tedious. But he can do it.
You could use this, Lexington PD.
Yes.
definitely.
I would have cut everything down for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Find Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Right.
for us.
Fine person's name. I don't remember his name. Okay. So when was this up?
I saw it the other day.
Yeah, he did on Friday,
Did Friday.
and then.
But the seminar is today.
But what I need from you first and foremost is to sign up. It's free to
Oh,
sign up.
No, hold on.
No.
But
No.
here's the thing. You get a couple weeks a year and you share it with other people.
Oh,
and
yeah, then what happens?
you're splitting the cost.
Wow, is that
really?
true?
You're losing money by not signing up for this thing.
I got to be honest. I feel guilty because I'm screwing them over by signing up.
Don't worry. Don't let that bother you. Don't let that stop you.
I can't do that to my friends at AI. Whatever. What's it called? Opus.
Opus AI.
I can't. I don't want Opus AI to go out of business.
Well, then here's what you can do. You get 10 friends to sign up.
Let me ask you a serious question though about this. Let's say I can't afford it in one lump sum. Is there installments I can pay for or no?
Well, it's your lucky day, friend.
Wow.
I'm picturing while Kevin's talking, Jim Halpert getting up and drawing the pyramid.
I mean, really?
Kevin's also not pitching. There's no price involved. The seminar is free. You just got to sign up for
Yeah,
the
but why
seminar.
would? Maybe I'm naive, but why would Opus give that away for free?
Oh, it's interesting. And another question might be, why would fans of KFC radio need to cut clips?
Like, just tell me who LeBron is fucking at Diddy's party, Kevin.
How much does Opus cost, Mike?
I paid 100 and something for the year, so not that much.
One born every minute.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Are you signing up for the seminar?
I signed up. Yeah, gotta watch.
Let me hear Kevin say about the seminar.
Is to sign up. It's free to sign up. I'm trying to kind of demonstrate the power of Barstool here. I want to get as many people signed up as we can. I hope that you all come to watch the live stream as well. But even
why
if
would
you
you
can't,
ask your fans to watch something that's going to be boring? I'm not saying
it has nothing to do with 99.9%.
I'm not saying it's not a useful product. But like if you're a KFC radio, go sign up just so you want to support Kevin in Feilberg, but make them watch a seminar about Opus AI?
It's to make sure they've gone clear, you see.
I mean, really?
They need to meet Lord Xenu.
You get the 6th level? Jesus. How much is it once you get past the seminar?
Oh, they don't talk about price yet.
No,
but I would imagine.
I'm sure it's very affordable.
To what Mike said, you're investing, I don't know, $20 a month type of thing.
A few easy payments.
Yeah. I mean, you can just buy a house, or you can do this timeshare right now. Then you can go anywhere you want in America vacation all the time.
Yeah.
We're giving this away. My God, he snapped. He's finally snapped. He finally broke. I was wondering what was going to happen. My friend Kevin Clancy is doing infomercials
for AI.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it.
You don't have a problem with that? You don't
No,
think
I like
weird?
infomercials, but that's a weird spot. I don't know why he's.
I need to know how much he's getting paid. If it's 1,000,
I think it's more than you think.
Concerning.
Because if you do it early, you can always fool people. He's got a lot of followers.
If it's $5,000, I'm like, okay. Like
he's got millions. He doesn't need $5,000.
It's got to be more than that.
If he's not getting $50,000, he's out of his fucking mind.
It shouldn't like. He's the guy who's like the testimonial. Like, I use this product. I'm a big content creator.
Yeah, right.
He's not that.
For
Like,
people
that's
in
not
the
the
business.
audience. Like,
no.
Like Erica Nardini would make sense to do that video because she has business owners who are watching her that would then need the product.
Sure, man. It feels like an Erica thing. Yeah.
Right.
Nobody would do it, but yeah.
No.
I like this guy's little kid math where he's like, maybe he's making $5,000.
I mean, if he's not getting $50,000, he should not be doing it.
Child support ain't cheap, man.
I can't
That's
imagine.
true.
I can't imagine.
Can't hurt the
Or it could be a thing where everybody who signs up from his link,
He gets a slice of it?
He gets a slice of it.
$14.
Is he putting on the seminar? Like, is it his
Oh my
thing?
God.
Let's open.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Black turtleneck.
Kevin Clancy.
By himself up on the stage.
Welcome to TechCrunch.
I mean, really? Like, what a lunatic. Oh my God. Yeah, whenever like people even slightly reach out for stuff like that, not like that, but in that world, I'm like, you don't even. There's zero chance I'm going to do that for you. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but yeah. You have notes?
Got a lot.
Go ahead.
Can we talk about surviving?
Sure.
Seems like you're in a good spot right now. Big week coming up.
Where are we right now? Where did it end?
Clemmer.
Yeah.
Poor
My favorite moment maybe in the history of the world.
I
Clemmer.
texted him.
You
I
did?
said, I can't believe the Pizza 4 did that to you.
Pizza 3.
I had you guys.
Or was the Pizza 5 at that time?
Well, I think.
Well, as he said, friends were the Pete Best of the pizza.
Yes.
For the kids watching on YouTube, they love that Pete Best reference.
He was the only one using that phrase.
Which, by the way, like Pete Best wasn't like he was kicked out of the group though. Like Francis being Pete Best. Like,
fortuitous.
That's what I'm saying.
Clemmer was the Pete Best.
Cruel.
Yeah.
I'm sure the 22-year-olds editing were like, who's Pete Best at Barstool? Was he here before? Who is that? But yeah, I'm in a good spot. I guess I'm in a good spot right now.
It seems like you didn't show your hand too much like Jersey Jerry. You have good like long-term plans, short-term plans. Unlike people like Mooby, who's going to stay in the game, I think, a little bit, but like does not seem to have an end game plan.
Like I said, there's two people in the game: people who play the win and people who just sit around. And if you sit around, you can last a while. But yeah, I think you gotta make moves. I think.
I thought it was dumb to get rid of Clemmer, especially after she told Taylor whatever that was. Like she told Taylor who they were voting for or something like that.
Wrong team. Taylor's on our team.
I know.
What do you mean? Who told?
So that was part of the.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes,
she told basically you guys who she was voting, who they were voting on.
That was Mooby.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been like, well, we can't trust her.
Right.
Oh, definitely. Oh, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. New episode tomorrow. Good challenge tomorrow. So,
do we get to see Whitney's legs again?
He's got very skinny. Whitney will be here Friday, by the way.
Horrifyingly skinny legs for an NHL hockey player.
Yeah, he's a skinny old guy now. But yeah, he's yeah. He was. It was interesting texting with him that night because we were motherfucking Dave to the ground. Of course, I was kind of like, well, Dave's right about your thing, Whitney, but I was like, I'll jump in. Like, sure, fuck him. I can't fucking believe he's mad that Biz went on Pat McAfee's show. What the fuck? So.
Whitney always says Biz is this huge, like he's the business side of Chicklets.
He is.
Seems like Biz would have realized that before going on McAfee to
Yeah, I mean, I guess his point was it was promotion, but I don't know. I don't know how that works. They should have done an emergency episode for sure. What else?
Did you see the Crafts interaction in the?
I did.
Right.
Did. Jonathan, my buddy Jonathan, not happy with the play calling. Justin,
does he know anything more than an average fan?
No.
Okay.
No, he's like a talk show caller. He's a nice guy, but he probably thinks he does, but no, neither does Robert, by the way.
They are making me so irate as like a fan, season ticket holder.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why don't they take some accountability? Be like, well, maybe if we had better players, the offensive coordinator might not feel so restrained.
Well, where are they going to do that? They going to like have a mic during the game, going to announce?
Well, no, I'm like, so I wouldn't sit there and be like bashing play calling, knowing like, well, we selected the guy that picked all the players and the coach. This is all our, like, why would they?
I thought the takeaway yesterday was that Mayo answer. When
You said it, I didn't.
Yeah, he buried Van Pelt. Like, that's like Belichick would never. I'm now increasingly convinced this is a one and done.
Has to be.
I think even the Crafts are going to be like, we fucked up on this one.
There's now been like 3 or 4 times where he sold out his players.
Yeah, the next day he's like, oh, no, I was just, So, yeah, I think I heard Simmons say this. There was a clip on Twitter on his show. The irony is right now the perfect coach for the Patriots next year with a good quarterback and a good young defense would actually be Belichick. He'd be with May now, like a year away. Like if this was a different job, it'd be perfect.
And it's not they can't even pull like a Steinbrenner and bring him back now.
Well, he's a $1 million buyout
after June 1.
Yeah. So he clearly has NFL. That's still his top priority. That was cold calling the Jets. It's a low. That's a low move.
Got to see the market.
That's like
out
me
there.
calling EEI if they fired me the other day and be like, "Yeah, weekend.
Could have just been his
shifts
team.
available.
Could have just been his team.
Like I was just fucking around. Like I don't, I'll do whatever you guys want. That was a low move. That was not. I love Belichick.
Yeah.
That was not a good move.
And didn't he just recently rip the Jets on one of those shows?
Yeah, with the Mannings. Yeah, he was shitting all over Woody Johnson. Who do you want to be the coach next year, Justin?
Ben Johnson. I want the.
He's not taking this job.
It's Vrabel. If they're going to fire Mayo.
I want like a young, up and coming, offensive minded guy. That's the way the league is going with the way winning teams are going. You have a young quarterback, get a bright offensive coordinator from somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, so everyone wants a Detroit guy though.
Oh, I'd love him.
He's not going to go to the Crafts, I don't think.
I don't think so either. But
did you see the article that said that their off-season interviews with potential assistant coaches scared many qualified people away because it was more about other things and less about football?
Really? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
No. What was it about? Like the theater?
No, it was like...
It was about Opus AI.
Yeah. I see Brady doing that kind of commercial, honestly.
It seems like they just want people that they can feel like they influence. They want
to control them. So what happened? They had Parcells. He ran over them. Then they brought in the guy they could control, Pete Carroll.
Yep.
Didn't work, so they brought in the guy who ran over him. Now they have a guy they can control. Now the next thing to do is they'll be like, we fucked up again. And they'll bring in the guy who's got. They're gonna bring in a big name as their next coach.
It's Vrabel.
Gruden. I love Vrabel. There's push-ups before the game on the sidelines. I would not hire him. Yeah. Gruden, I would not hire either.
Vrabel's what? A consultant to the Browns or something like that?
Yeah, I think it'll be like. I don't know who yet.
Have they been a coach before?
Condoleezza Rice? What?
So someone who's been a coach before.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know who that is yet. I'll break it when it happens. I will say that. DraftKings, by the way, my friends at DraftKings, the most wonderful time of the year for getting in all the hoops, football, and hockey action. At DraftKings Sportsbook. In the season of giving, we're being gifted college football and basketball, pro football and basketball, and pro hockey too, 24/7. Here's a gift for all new customers. Bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app and place your bet. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code KIRK. That's code Kirk for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. When you bet just $5. Happy holidays from DraftKings. Oh, very nice. The crown is yours. Not the crown. Not the show I like.
Oh.
With Dominic West, where he plays Prince Charles. Like, it's not that show, right?
I don't think so.
I don't believe they're giving ownership of that.
You can't bet on that. Can you bet on surviving?
They did like a promo before that if you you had to get like all 12 questions correct.
Why not bet on that? Why didn't I bet on that?
Yeah, you should have.
Maybe they
can't do that?
Might have been
That's
voided.
legal.
Just keep your mouth. Kate's not 18.
Congratulations
could help you
Ryan
out, Mike.
Minahan.
Yeah, have Ryan do it.
No. All about for it. All right, let's start giving away some awards. Let's hear that awards theme song, Dave.
Let's see if it plays.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right, we've already given away the Rookie of the Year, correct?
You've awarded it.
Yes.
Yes. So congratulations to PG. What's his name? PGA?
At PG 31684.
There you go. Rookie of the Year. Congratulations. All right. We'll do most disappointing Minifan of the year. That is, it doesn't have to be from like a year ago today to right now, but over the course of the year, ups and downs as he always does. So think of where you were a year ago today, I suppose, and then go all the way through where we are today. And I looked at a bunch of candidates. There's one obvious candidate, right? I think everyone thinks Mike Manasci's going to be the pick.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
He is not. Mud is not the most disappointing Minifan of the year.
Good.
Thought about this, prayed on it. This guy was a good spot a year ago, by the way. Sort of in the, he's at the show once in a while, catbird seat. Had the opportunity, Mike, to serve Jeff D Lowe and I dinner at Foxborough before.
God, this makes sense.
Before the Bruce Springsteen concert.
Yeah.
And then a spiral, as all spirals in history are, because of Visionless Dave exposing his hideous gambling leaks. He's come back.
Yeah.
He's back. He's popping his head, and we like him. We have to say, from a year ago to now, Daver from Hull.
Yeah, that's a disappointing instance.
Didn't play along. It's starting to get a little better at now, but is very sensitive about it. Didn't like it.
Yeah.
Has to be, in my opinion, the 2024 most disappointing Minifan of the year. So congratulations.
You are the biggest disappointment.
Yeah. What?
You are the biggest disappointment.
That John Rook? That is my friend Keith. My good friend old Keith.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I remember that guy.
You do?
The consultant, right?
Oh, he's the best.
Oh, we have him on?
Keep fucking rocking it, man.
Or he's like, I remember he said, he's like, you got a really successful podcast.
I like what you guys are doing.
I'm very proud of you. Thank you. Before we do first and second team all Minifans, 2024. Did you guys have a different pick in mind other than Mutt or David from Hull?
Disappointing.
I didn't think of David from Hull. Mm-hmm. That feels so long ago. I was thinking Mutt Mutt was my guy. But.
Yeah. Justin, no?
I was thinking if it's from where the year started to
which
where
is
the
kind
year...
of part of it, I suppose. I maybe I misspoke at the start. It is part of it, but if something happened and if you're in a bad spot a year ago, you could have had a great run and had another bad spot. You know what I mean?
So I thought of it as someone who started the year off low with the best of. Okay. I thought rose very high with KMS basketball and then has kind of disappeared. I thought Coleman was going to be your pick.
It's funny you said that because my 2024 comeback Minifan of the year is Jack Coleman.
Wow.
Yes, just the opposite, Justin. Jack Coleman. And here's why. Terrible start of the year. Dreadful best of. Down, pouty, basketball, quits in disgrace, but has had a nice little renaissance on social media.
Sure.
He's in on the joke now. He gets it. He's an actual Minifan.
He's freer.
Yes, listens to the show. He said I thought we were going to lose him. He was gone forever when he walked in. He waddled out of that room.
Yeah.
When he waddled out and said his goodbye. But no, he has risen in some ways. He has had a solid second half of the year, post-basketball, which I would have never guessed. So my comeback Minifan of the year is Jack Coleman.
Talk about improvement.
What was that, Keith?
Talk about improvement.
When did you have him do this?
I think it was Friday.
He wants me to talk about improvement, or he's just saying talk
about improvement?
I don't think
I guess I could.
This guy recording me.
That's the best. That was the best part.
So Daver and Hull was plus 300 to win.
Okay.
And Coleman, not listed. Comeback.
I mean, who was the favorite?
Often how Coleman's back was described.
Favorite was Beanbag Ron at minus 110.
No. Who else?
Ted Sellers.
That was my
plus
pick.
200.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Clemmer.
Remember, this first and second team all Minifan too.
Plus 300.
And Minifan. Let's not forget that.
Mama K. Tommy Quinlan. Menners. Gus.
I hate Tommy Quinlan. I find I don't.
There was a weird moment when he called the other day.
Come on your back, Minifan of the year? Is that what his name? Keith, what's your thoughts on that?
Holy shit.
That's a great voice.
There's a moment. What were you saying?
Remember Quinlan called the show a week or two ago? And there was a moment where I forgot him and Dave are like friends. Like that's how we know him.
Such a knock on Dave.
Because
he's a piece of shit.
He said something. He goes, Dave, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Dave,
well, people get mad at this.
Dave, you suck.
People get mad. We're acquaintances. We don't like hang out with each other or anything.
Well, that's
like
the reason we know who
but
he
we
is.
Know we know him from radio. I know him from radio. That's it. Yeah.
You used to say my buddy Tommy Quinlan. I don't hear that anymore.
No, I'd say he's a buddy. He's a friend. Yeah, I'll say he's a friend. He's a nice guy. Come on. He's harmless.
He's a baby.
He's harmless.
Why is Coleman so much better at social media now than when you actually paid him to be?
Pressure's off.
All right.
That's the way. I mean, that's just the way it is. Coleman had a great year.
Is this not a good look? I just texted him, "Congratulations, my friend," and he question marked it.
He probably just woke up.
Yeah, the guy sleeps late. He listens to the show late. What do you want him to do? Salt life. You know?
Yeah.
Too late, Justin. The award's out there.
I know.
Don't try and bury him again. You already got him fired.
Yeah. You can't win next year now, probably.
Yeah, right. Well, you never know with him. Remember, Jim Tomei was this year.
Well, true.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, this is a full Coleman. The ankles. I mean, Coleman had a big year.
He did.
A big year. And he caps it with Comeback Minifan of the Year because I really couldn't think of anybody else.
Talk about improvement.
Ted would have been mine, probably.
First and second team Minifans. And Minifan of the Year, remember. Still other awards. You're right. I think that'd be a good pick as well. What do you think, Keith? What's up next?
Oh.
Your second team.
Oh. Holy shit, Keith, no?
Holy shit.
What guidance did you give him?
Not a lot of guidance. I mean, Jesus Christ. Who was your pick for Comeback Minifan of the Year?
Ted.
Oh, right, Ted.
It was Ted.
And who was your, it was David from Hull?
David from Hull I nailed. Minifan of the Year I do have is Clemmer.
Ooh, well, you never know.
That's...
We'll see.
What do you got, Dave?
Oh, hold on. I'm getting a call, but I got to disconnect here.
Turn
Hold
it
on.
down here.
Have you watched any episodes of The Geniuses?
No.
He's on them.
No chance. No.
Jeff D Lowe is pumping this music so loud. It is tough to listen to. Little Jeff.
Well, I think you might have a chance to directly tell the commissioner right now.
I would approve that. Yeah.
You would approve it? Oh, good. Hello. Good morning. Turn that down.
Good morning. It's a tough day to have
Turn
to
the
give
fucking
us
music
awards.
down, Justin.
I'm trying to.
He's only in one ear.
Yeah, he's only 1 year. Why is that, Dave?
I must have just done it. Yeah.
Reconnect it.
Dave, you suck.
I'm not doing anything out of the norm.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, try it now.
Hello.
That's a very
Hello.
funny
No,
deal.
is that better?
No, I still
I did just lose hearing in one of my ears after hearing that music.
No,
That's
you
okay.
had to because I had to
Well, have him call
disconnect
back.
and
Call
reconnect.
back. Have him call
All
back.
right, I'll call you.
Call him back. Call back the commissioner. Which, by the way, Mike, it's an emotional day. Like any president, this is the last day he's Minifan of the Year.
Oh, wow, yeah.
You know, it's like these
well,
presidents.
unless,
That's true.
you know.
These presidents write letters to each other. They'll leave it in the Oval Office.
I like that.
I like to think he's writing.
For that reason, I hope it's Clemmer, because I would like to hear his letter next year.
Oh God, 50 pages. Still 1 year.
1 year.
Unbelievable.
You got to disconnect.
Dave, it's not that. I understand. It's unbelievable.
This has happened before. This has happened before, and I did not disconnect.
Unbelievable. What can I do about this?
He yelled something at you that's a married couple, like at the end of a vacation where I'm not doing anything different.
Out of the ordinary.
Out of the ordinary.
Technology's wild. What can I tell you?
There we go.
2 years. Right
boy,
there.
Dave.
Nothing different.
There we go.
Hello.
That a boy, Dave.
There you go.
Like I was just saying to the guys, Jeff, this is emotional. This is like, President Biden's going to have the same thing in a few months, the last day that we think of that you're the Minifan of the Year.
Yeah, Nick, it was a good run. I won it last year. I got to go to a live show. I mean,
It's true.
It was a great year, but it is time. And I will say, I do have a question for you because even yesterday when I asked you wouldn't reveal it to me.
That's
I will
true.
say the winner of Minifan of the Year will be officially the backup pick for when you inevitably kick Mutt off the Yukon game trip to stay in February. Yeah,
That is big.
Yep.
Unless it's Mutt.
Yep. I guess my big question is I don't even know at this point. I feel like everybody in the universe has been ruled out except for like Justin.
That's true.
Which obviously doesn't count.
Mm-hmm.
Who was what was the process with this? I don't even remember who fucking won this raffle winner who's supposed to do there's a raffle winner supposed to do 50% of the vote.
Yeah. If this feels like an orchestrated bit between Jeff and I to see if the producers did any work on it, it is an orchestrated bit.
We got his number.
But how about before I made the pick today?
We figured you'd call and consult with him. No?
But you would do it before you make the pick.
What was I going to do? To get send you his number to have a personal conversation with
like
him as opposed to doing it on the show?
Like pre-show thing that would
Oh, we were going to have a conference call with the winner?
Well, Dave. Okay, so walk me. So I'm doing first team.
I thought it was at some point you were
I'm
going
doing
to call
first team
him.
and second team next, right?
Yes.
Then I'm going to call him after everyone else has been eliminated?
Well, I don't know when you were going to call him, but when you were going to call him, we were ready to call him.
But then everyone else has been eliminated.
No, I would assume though.
No? After the first and second team picks, those are then 10 people gone. I've given away 2 other awards. So you think there's a bunch of other candidates left?
Well, first of all, you could have said call the guy right at the start of the show and then done awards.
Well, you
at
guys
the
could have texted me at some point last couple weeks and said, hey, are we going to reach out to this guy? Did you reach out to him at all?
We did,
yes. We have his
And
number.
What was the conversation like?
Hey, what's your number? We're gonna.
So that you didn't say that maybe you thought about this, have you done this? Like maybe we talked about it before.
I think he said his person was Mick, and I said he's still Mick. Can I get your number?
Spoilers.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. There's no legwork done before this.
Yeah, but we do everything on the show. I thought you were going to call him.
Sure, but it never came up. Like you guys had never thought about this.
You just said we.
We have his number.
Until Jeff brought him up, nobody had heard. Mike, you heard his name?
Yeah, but you control the show. If you want to call him, what do you want to do?
But my point is, I would give away first team, second team, and name Minifan of the year. And you guys would have never raised that ever.
We probably would have said,
no,
you want to call him?
No.
How do you know? Why are you making that up?
I'm making it up. I'm
why do I have his number? Why would I put his number on the rundown?
But you wouldn't have said anything though. I would have just done them.
But you're just speculating. There's no.
Of course, it's
fact based on that.
speculation. Of course, it's speculation. You guys weren't going to push
We're
back.
both on the same page, saying that
do you
we
think they
thought
would
you
have
were
done
going
that?
to call
Do you think they
him.
would have done that?
I actually do. If they did this, they would have said,
I don't.
"Hey,
No
Kirk,
chance.
It's on the
chance.
page.
Stop putting his phone number on the.
So we're just gonna negotiate publicly on the air. Like, where's the drama in that? Like, you got to pick the Minifan of the year.
Well, he has his pick.
Do you get my point?
Yeah, you guys would have had a conversation with him.
Do you get my point, Mike, or no?
Yes. I guess if either of you had a plan, you should have let each other know before.
They're the producers, not me. I got no goddamn plan.
Did they know that the first team Minifans were not going to be included with the Minifan of the year? Because to me,
I would assume
that. You would assume that.
What?
I would assume
What'd you say,
Minifan of
Justin?
the
I
year.
would assume that one of the first team members would win.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
Well, that's what I mean. Then you can't. But no, you're not gonna get both. No.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't assume that. But I just figured, I assumed at any point in this show you could call that guy, and then later you would.
You've never mentioned this guy to me since he won the thing.
No, but
we've talked about Minifan of the year like 30 times. You've never said, "Oh, this guy's got half a vote."
You said he gets to pick the Minifan of the year with you. So when you're picking,
that's
Minifan of the
half.
year.
Yeah. In no way did I think you wanted to have a conversation with this guy off the air.
Well,
So that's first and foremost.
In my mind, we would do something behind the scenes, like even like a YouTube thing, and then release it after we pick Minifan of the year, like a behind the scenes pick of it.
Oh, we didn't.
Okay, we thought you wanted to do it live on the show.
I just wanted to see if you guys even crossed your mind. It was a test, and you failed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
F.
Yeah. So there you go.
F.
All right. So we'll name a week from today. We'll name Minifan of the year and first and second team Minifan. Because I will consult with this guy. We'll wait another week. I'm not going to do it now because I don't know what this guy's picking.
So if Larry Bird was Player of the Year, he also wasn't first team All-NBA?
Sure, he was, but it is different. It is different. We're giving away. We're trying to hand out the awards. Yes, we're trying to give out different awards. What's your take on this, Chef? Do you believe these guys or no?
There is a lot of. I will say there's a bit of difference in Dave's voice now compared to when he was defending not hanging up the phone last week on Friday morning. I believe he has some conviction here. So I think I believe him. I'm going to give Dave credit. I'm going to give Dave a little credit here.
He's not doing anything out of the ordinary.
We have a look on your face for Dave.
What happened on Friday? What hung up?
You didn't hang up the phone.
You were embarrassed. You were embarrassed. You got
called
caught
you
your
out
pants
about.
on. You were very
that
sensitive
one.
about that.
Oh, whatever. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Hey, who do you think's been waiting by the phone in more anticipation? This guy that won the raffle, or Mayo waiting to see if you're going to hire him as the head of your fucking charity?
Considering for the month.
Trading for Mayo, yeah.
All right. I'll talk to you later. All right. So 1 week from today, first and second team Minifan, last show of the year, I think, and Minifan of the year. And I'll talk to this guy behind the scenes, and we'll do it also on the air and tell our thought process after we make the pick.
Wow.
Which makes sense. No?
Makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. What else?
He did bring a game if you'd like to play a game.
Sure, why not?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Playing Ladies of the 80s.
Ladies of the 80s. I like that.
So some of these women would have been like leading roles or just in it, and you're going to pick the box office, the bigger of the two. Okay. First one, Leah Thompson. And if you want to give any additional thoughts on the ladies, that's okay too.
Oh, thank you. Maybe I will. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mike.
Howard the Duck.
Is his name Mike?
No, I'm just saying,
Yeah, you're welcome.
Leah Thompson, Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck.
In Space Camp, which had the biggest domestic box office? And if Mike, you can guess as well. And
Oh, okay.
Space Camp was pushed back because initially it was one of those crazy movie things. This should be released and the Challenger explosion happened.
Oh, I
And
didn't know
moved it
that.
back, yeah. I'm going to say, though, A Famous Bomb, Howard the Duck made more domestically.
Mike?
I'll go with Howard the Duck as well because I've never heard of the other one.
Both correct. Howard the Duck, 16 million, and Space Camp 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leah Thompson's like in her underwear at Howard the Duck at one point, and they did masturbate to that on VHS.
Ooh, very nice.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Now, I know you're not a huge fan. Kelly McGillis.
Yeah.
The Accused and Witness.
Witness.
I'll go with The Accused.
Kirk, you're right. Nearly more than double Witness, 68 million.
Harrison
Accused,
Ford's in it.
I had a
32.
feeling you were right, but I had a feeling it's if I just copy it, what's the point of the game?
Okay. Phoebe Cates.
I just like the title, really. Ladies of the 80s.
It's a great title.
Phoebe Cates.
Yeah.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Mm-hmm.
Gremlins 2.
Gremlins 2.
Mike?
Fast Times.
Gremlins 2, 41 to 27.
Yeah.
Good job, Kirk. Molly Ringwald.
Molly Ringwald.
Okay. Breakfast Club or Pretty in Pink?
I'm going to go curveball here. Pretty in Pink.
I'll go Breakfast Club.
Mike is on the board. 45 for Breakfast
There you
Club.
go, Mike.
Pretty in Pink.
I was on the board with
40.
the first one.
Yeah, that was my guess.
Yeah, but you washed
Call
up.
it that one.
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
So, now.
Feel kind of done with the hat on now, Justin?
No.
I forgot you had that.
It's a good look.
It is a good one. You're right.
Justin's favorite, Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver. Uh-huh.
Ghostbusters 2
Yeah.
and Aliens.
I'm going to say Ghostbusters 2, although Aliens is a much, much, much better movie.
I agree.
Ghostbusters 2, 112 million to Aliens 85. Okay. Jennifer Grey.
Jennifer Grey, who's in my favorite movie of the year so far, A Real Pain with Kieran Culkin and Jesse. I almost called him Mark Zuckerberg. Jesus, Jesse Eisenberg, the poor guy. She has a good role in it. She's actually very good at it, though her new nose is still.
She looks completely
She
different.
doesn't look the same human being, Dave. I don't know. Have you seen her with the new nose?
No, I've not.
Yeah.
Let's bring this today, folks. Go ahead.
Best in the business.
Keith, have you seen it? Has Keith seen it, Dave?
Oh.
Dave just looked at me with the blankest face I've ever seen in my life.
Kirk, he's not here.
Look like I woke up.
Awesome, man.
Okay, woke up from one of those SEAL Team 6 naps he takes on the.
Didn't work.
You got to admit, I think that makes up for the
I don't.
not calling the
Yeah,
game.
I don't really. But I'm just trying to like.
I get your premise, but you would normally tell us about things like that you want to do.
But that's an endless debate slog on the air. It's not entertaining.
No,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, well, Mick, what about this? Well, but
I get it, but you have to also admit that that's something that you would typically bring to us that you want to do before
You guys never bring anything to me.
I get that you're
You
trying
never
to
bring anything to me.
I get that you're trying to set that example. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
But that's literally the first time that has ever happened.
That's not true.
You have never once not reached out to me to say let's do this at X time before.
You guys
we
have
do
reached
this.
out to me and say, let's do this at X time.
There's a
Ever.
there's
That
a
never
reason why
happened.
I'm
you're
sure
sitting there,
we've
though, and
reached
they're
out to
sitting
you
there.
about other stuff to do off air before the show. I can't cite it right now. I don't have an
What?
example.
Like what, Justin?
I'm sure
know.
something
I'm
has
trying to
come up.
Do you agree with Dave on that?
I do agree that we had his number ready.
That's all we're talking about right now.
First of all, that we thought we would do it today.
Yes, we thought
I
we'd do it
agree
on
with
air.
you that's stuff that if you hadn't reached out to us by a certain point,
If I had
we
gone
should
through
have
this
reached out
entire
to
thing,
you.
you have never brought the guy up. If I didn't bring him up, you have never brought him up. I know you guys
Today?
have never. Yes,
I do
never
not
have.
believe that is what I absolutely do not believe.
But they had the guy's
That's a-
number, so
that's
they
a-
did think of it.
I would just plow through it. And they would, at the end, they would be like, "Oh, Dave would have been like, oh, could have maybe called this guy who won the contest." We all would have laughed. That would have been it.
Yeah, but now you're doing one, you're speculating on that.
I know.
And
though,
then
hold on.
two,
Well,
you're saying something that's really never
As
happened.
are you. You don't know that you would have brought the guy's name. Everything's speculation.
No, but at least I have the number written down
I know
exactly
you do.
where I would go.
I know you do. I'm just saying that doesn't mean you would have done it.
That's a
I'd
point.
say my argument back to you is a little stronger than your argument here. That I just if we're both
Fantastic.
speculating, then I'm a better speculator in this spot.
Why?
Because I have something like tangible in front of me where you're just guessing.
Well, as are you.
No, but I have.
I know you do, but all right, go ahead. Go ahead. More ladies of the 80s.
Dirty Dancing and Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Dirty Dancing was a monster.
All right, then I'll go with Dirty Dancing as well.
Ferris Bueller, 70 million.
Damn it.
Compared to 64.
My respect of your opinion.
Took a real swing with that one.
Elizabeth Shue. Karate Kid 2 or Back to the Future 2?
Elizabeth Shue was not in Karate Kid Part 2.
Uh-oh.
I mean, she's in she's in footage at the beginning from 1, so I guess I'll give you that. But she breaks up at the beginning. She's not in it, but okay. To be very close, Karate Kid 2 was a big hit.
I'll go Back to the Future too.
I'll go with you, Mike, on that one.
Both correct. Back to the Future 2, 118 million to Karate Kid, 115.
Yeah, I knew it was close. I knew it was close.
Sticking with Elizabeth Shue, Karate Kid, and Cocktail.
Got to be Karate Kid, right? Does Cocktail make that much money?
Cruise.
Good for him.
Pete Cruz. It's close.
That's Pete Cruz?
Well, I'm saying it's a star. It's post Top Gun, post, we're off to the races here. I will say Cocktail. Oh, a few years later, too, just in terms of, I feel like Karate Kid was like a sleeper hit, but I think Cocktail made more.
Karate Kid.
Karate Kid, 90 to 78.
Yeah, I knew it was
Good
close.
job, Mike.
I knew it was close.
Okay. Carrie Fisher. And used, as we saw with Karate Kid 2, used a little loose involvement in the movie. Carrie Fisher, Blues Brothers, and When Harry Met Sally, shout out Meg Ryan.
I'll say When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah, same.
9 years later.
100% correct, yes. Yeah. Thank you. Now, the bonus round, Mike.
Oh, Mike. Okay.
Well, and Kirk. But,
thank you. Good.
Okay. Leah Thompson in Back to the Future.
Oh.
Or.
One,
the original.
Yeah.
And then Linda Hamilton, Terminator 2.
What the hell just happened?
My golf clubs I brought for Kirk and Ryan fell.
Oh. Terminator 2 was not in the 80s.
And the movies don't have to be in the 80s. The ladies are.
Okay. The ladies are in the 80s.
Ladies of the 90s is not exciting.
Back to the Future and Terminator 2.
Terminator 2.
Back to the Future.
Ooh, close, right? No?
211 to 204.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was close.
All right. In the last one we have. Sorry about that.
Is 7 and 8 tonight, Justin, or no?
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Kelly McGillis. Top Gun. Compared to Michelle Pfeiffer. Not in the 80s.
Batman Returns?
Batman Returns.
Top Gun.
I was going to say that too, but I'll just disagree. I'll say Batman Returns.
Top Gun is correct. 176 to
I thought
162.
Right. There you go.
Winner of the game is Kirk.
Right.
I don't know about that. I'd like to see that scoreboard.
A little score.
Yep.
All right, what else you guys fucked up to?
What are the golf clubs? What's the premise of that?
We had talked about them when we did the Sporting Goods store that Kirk and Ryan may like some old ones. We have a Ping Z2.
Ooh.
All right. And then
awesome, man.
Thank you, Keith.
Just an old school Rima.
Let me see. Oh wow. Oh, look at the grip on this baby.
I can regrip them too if needed.
I appreciate that. All available at Play Against Sports.
That's right.
Located where?
North Attleboro.
North Attleboro.
Miles south of the Emerald Square Mall.
There you go. How's business?
Good, picking up a little bit.
Yeah.
My good friend Tim in Canton came in. Despite having an amputated leg, he did get some pickleballs. I'm glad to see he was able to play.
Good, glad to hear it.
Yep.
Good. Well, Minifans go there for all your sporting good needs, I would say.
Yeah.
What else do you have, Justin or Dave or
Did you see this picture that Alex Bennett was taking shit over about how she was holding a baby? It was like they literally wrote articles about it in the Daily Mail. And it might have been in the Post too. She's holding the baby fine.
She had by the top of its head shaking it.
No, the baby's fine. She's on a couch. I think people were.
I mean, Dave, your kid doesn't even fucking sleep. Let me see this here.
I mean, it was a baby. It was fine.
I apologize. Alex Bennett in the news.
Daily Mail.
I'll send you it.
I don't see it. You sending it to me?
Yep.
First of all, I think the neck is fine in this picture, and then there's the pillow from the couch. It's ridiculous.
I'm waiting for the picture.
You can imagine.
I suppose. I mean,
she's not fucking walking anywhere. Like, why is it a headline story? Just because she's holding the baby like that. Like, they clearly just like shitting on her.
What do you care about her?
I don't know. They just like shitting on her because their podcast clips.
Why are you so
stupid.
defensive for her?
I don't know. I just think it's stupid. It's dumb. She's at home holding her child. They write a story about it just because they've written stories in the past that she says dumb things or something. I don't know. It's dumb.
I mean, yeah, it seems normal enough.
I can't even tell. Like, her arm might be perfectly under the baby's neck. You can't even really tell.
Why would she hold the baby with the same arm that she has wine in, though?
Yeah, but she's sitting down. She's not like walking with
but it's the same arm, though. How is she drinking the wine?
I'm sure,
Switch hands.
I've had a glass of water or something in the same
I guess. It is
whatever.
weird. I mean, it's very... Yeah, I mean, stop abusing her. It's so annoying, so disturbing. Flopping for dear life. I mean, the baby's head could go back, I guess.
She's sitting down on a couch.
Yeah.
How old is this baby?
Very little.
Very little.
Months.
Yeah.
Nobody accused her of ever being bright.
Boy or a girl, Justin?
You said it, brother.
I don't know.
I'm going to go with girl.
You pound your pud to that picture, Justin, okay?
That's not too.
Disgusting. I mean, Alex is whatever, but Jesus.
Maybe Hayden.
Hayden? That could be anything, right? Could be
It
a
says
boy.
mom and daughter are doing great. So.
Well, there you go. Nice. Where's that stupid cunt grandmother of theirs while this is happening, right, Dave?
That's right.
Bacon cookies.
You
That's
and
true.
Women again.
That's a lovely one. Content Kit, one of my favorites. What else? We're at that point of the show where,
Jenna should be receiving my letter any day now.
Poor Mikey Grabbags untying his bow tie right now.
Well, maybe next year. Gotta wait a week. Jenna what?
Jenna should be receiving my letter either today or tomorrow.
Based on? Oh, you, how did you mail it?
Just like regular.
Snail mail, as they say?
Yes.
Carrier pigeon.
Okay.
Find her.
So today or tomorrow is your estimation?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. You gotta ready for letter number 2.
Do I wait for letter letter back?
I think so.
100%.
No, I think you should send 5 more.
I noticed
you didn't answer my first letter.
Here's another 20.
I thought your normal way of talking to women, but yeah, you should probably let her respond. Then you responded.
I wrote you every day for a year.
Yeah.
I don't like reading letters. Do you not like reading letters?
What are the odds?
It'd be a great
she sends-
psycho movie. It's like, I don't like being ignored. Do you like being ignored? It's like a horror movie.
I feel like she's gonna send one nude photo back.
Really?
And then be like, "Hey, there's more where this come from with
For $50.
Yeah.
$50." That's
a good move. Can you pull that off in jail, you think?
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Would be like a Polaroid?
Yeah.
Like, how would she?
True.
Right.
She,
How would
she has
get it?
internet access, though, you said, Justin, right?
Yes. And like,
But I imagine she's monitored while she's using.
Well, if she's like, you have to get a nose ring, and I'll be with yours. Would you do
I
that?
don't like piercings.
No earring?
On me, I don't like piercings.
Sure, I understand. Tattoo?
On me?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yes, you shouldn't request a tattoo for herself.
Of Justin, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. No tattoos for you.
No, not a tattoo.
Does Bubba have like a war tattoo or no?
Bubba has no tattoos.
It's a bunch of numbers.
That's right. Yeah, maybe you'll hear this week. I guess you wouldn't then hear back for another week or so.
Yeah, I probably won't hear.
Slow mail time of the year, too.
Yeah.
Might not be the worst idea to send that email, like I said last week. Send the email, kind of make fun of yourself a little bit. I mean, the longer this goes on, the worse I feel about that letter.
One of the things I did realize, probably should have put my age.
It did sound like a little kid wrote it.
Is there you can put a little picture? Yeah, 4. You can put a little picture in there?
I did put a picture.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Did you tell us that?
I did, yes.
Oh, what was the picture?
It was me and my dad at a Patriots game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Maybe she thinks it's your dad.
No.
How do you know? Did you circle it and say, this is me?
I didn't.
Then how do you know?
Because I said in the...
Oh,
she
that's great. She gets out of prison and falls
in
for
love
Bill
with
Trudell.
Imagine Bill Trudell leaves your mom. Falls in love. Ruins everyone's life.
Retires from the force.
Moves out to Oregon. Bubba dies of shock.
That should be great if they're both standing there when she gets out of prison and she
She runs
runs
right to him, jumps in his arms. Did you say this is a picture of me and my dad?
I wrote on the back, yes.
What'd you write? Me and my dad? You wrote on the back, yes?
No.
Just yes on the back of the picture?
I wrote, here's a picture of me and my dad, but I guess...
You look younger than your dad.
Okay.
I think you're fine. Arm in arm at the Patriots game or no?
Do you think she'll know?
Okay. Do you take pictures? I guess she doesn't have a dad.
We don't know that.
I'm guessing.
Everyone has a dad.
I'm playing. Yes, an active father in her life, just playing the prison numbers
odds,
game.
yeah.
Maybe she's got wonderful folks. I don't know. And you'll get to meet them soon enough.
Be nice.
It'll be exciting.
What else do you have?
So I would like to hear from Mike because in my point of view,
FlyMike.net.
over the past course of the show, that you've developed some level of respect for him. But I'd like him
No.
Yeah, let's not do this.
Well, this might be my point. The allegation that Kirk has sensitive kid gloves on you, Mike, do you think that is true?
By the way, that reminded me. Mayo's friend, you said he was trying to bring in?
Brandon,
yeah.
He tried to get me like a gotcha moment. He messaged me and he's like, what do you think of Kirk saying you're sensitive? And I just replied, he's right. And he goes, damn.
Hey, listen, gotta try.
No, I'm sure I'm still sensitive about stuff.
Do you think Kirk has kid gloves when he handles you and talks to you and deals with you?
I haven't noticed it, but evidently he says so.
I mean, I think when you listen to the beginning of the show, it's much tougher on Steve and Mike. I was brutal. Like I've got a little, easier on the guys on the show. I mean, I think even Dave and Justin would probably say that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I mean, once in a while I get pissed off, but it's like, what do we do? I mean, we've been doing it for 6 years almost. Like, after a while, it's like,
I also think that's natural that I don't work here. Like, you wouldn't, there's nothing I would do, like, just there with the.
Correct.
There's nothing that would come up in my life, really.
Yes. No, yeah. I mean, I have no expectations for them. So if they do anything well, it's just like a pleasant surprise how I look at it. Fair, Dave?
Fair.
Yeah. Yes. What else?
So I met with Bridgestone Golf last week, my sales rep, and
congratulations!
Wow, perfectly timed.
So I would like to.
First time David figured out drops.
It's phenomenal.
I just love this guy.
I've already extended my services.
I'm sorry. What before? I actually thought Dave meant like he had a friend Keith.
I know. Yeah.
And I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, it was an instant bond. The first.
What
time
was the story? I forget.
We hired him to review an episode. And he went,
that's right.
And he was just like in shock.
Oh man, you guys are really doing it. Hey, no notes.
That was,
you guys don't need my.
That was your first run as producer, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Bridgestone.
So for the Minifan golf tournament, which I would love to lend my services to, if you wanted Freddie Couples exact golf balls with Boom Boom merchandise or just KMS logo on Freddie's golf ball,
we can make it happen.
We can make that happen.
Well, I like the sound of that. Montante should be doing stuff like that, Dave, no?
Yes, definitely.
Instead, he's just sitting there, he's fucking Minifan shows. Guy's trying to sell stuff for the show. Jesus.
He's playing this week, right?
Who?
There's a Minifan who's going to it. Isn't Freddie playing?
Yeah, he's playing
this week?
father-son. Yeah, the stepson, yeah. Yes. Probably play with Tiger, I think. Who's in the field with
that Tiger thing looks so dumb.
So dumb.
That's gonna flop big time.
Oh, who's that for?
I don't know.
Like people go once. It is a golf thing he did this weekend.
Oh.
It looks so bad. It looks terrible. I don't.
And then they actually hit out of the sand. I don't know.
It's like mini golfing in the library. Like there's just no ideas for it.
That's where you're wrong.
That.
What do you mean?
It was a big hit. It was a
That's
trend
right.
in America.
Yeah. It was one in a school gym this weekend. I didn't get a chance to go, but it looked good.
How was the 5K?
I didn't go. It was too cold. I have asthma. Sick family this weekend.
Too cold.
It's December. What did you think?
What did you think it was?
First of all, I have
70
asthma.
degrees?
I was already risking my life even considering it.
Was it this weekend?
Yeah, it was yesterday. It was $15. I was like, fuck that.
What does that have to do with anything?
Hey,
Yeah.
it was pretty brave of him to even entertain me.
That was my point. Thank you.
What do you mean it was $15? What does that have to do with anything? It was $15.
That I can just bail. Like if it was probably $100, I probably would have forced myself to do it.
Oh.
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah. So the weather wasn't really it.
The weather was a factor.
Yeah. You just didn't
And
want
then
to do
nobody
it.
else wanted to run with me. And then
Who was going to run with you?
my sister,
Why didn't she do
Then
it?
when
Did
she-
she read those books? What was she doing?
sister-in-law.
Dude, I beg your pardon.
She bailed because it was too cold.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's family.
I think Justin will agree with me on this. Sometimes you're just proud of yourself for thinking about exercise.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's
Definitely.
pretty. That was pretty good of me.
Progress. I suppose that's progress. Ooh. When was the last time I did a game time read? Got people talking last time, Dave.
He sure did.
The king of chicken fry Reddit hate is Kirk Minahan, though.
She's a Freud.
Hey, she's a what?
Wait, what?
I know. That's why I thought it was funny.
She's a Freud.
What is he trying to
I
say?
think I had to spell out the pronunciation there.
Fraud?
Yes.
She's a Freud.
How do you spell fraud, Dave?
F-R-A-U-D. And he pronounced it
Freud?
Freud.
Like Sigmund Freud?
Why is he saying it?
You
I don't know, but I just...
Produce that email because I feel like he did not read fraud like Freud if it was spelled correctly.
That is weird. Why
I
do you
get it. Yeah.
Freud.
That's very strange.
Well,
Well,
wouldn't he ask what a Freud is?
huh?
What's a Freud?
Well, maybe he didn't.
Wouldn't he
Maybe he
ask
wouldn't.
that
Have.
question?
Why would
Oh,
he?
is that
ask-
what Whitney
That's
said?
fair.
What? What do you mean?
He said if I spelled it Freud, I said, wouldn't you ask what a Freud is?
Well, Freud,
But
like Freudian.
really, those guys just read what's on the phone.
That is true, but that is a good point. Game time. Whatever chosen event you're looking at, whether it's sports, concert, whatever you want. You get a great Game Time Picks deal for great seats at a great price. Pull up your chosen event on the app, Game Time app. Turn on the GT Picks setting at the top of the screen, or browse the local best Game Time Picks deals near you on your Game Time app homepage. What are you waiting for? Go get those tickets right now with Game Time Picks. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code KMS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create that account. Redeem code KMS. It tells me to spell it out, so I'll do it for you. KMS for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it, Justin?
It's game time.
It's game time. Sure is. Are you taking somebody to the Patriots game? Who are you taking? Who won?
Adam in Jersey.
Oh, that's right.
God.
Also known as Adam the Jew.
Adam the Jew, yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
So, but there's a little bit of like up in the air.
Because of your anti-Semitism?
Well, that's kind of a big part of it. But also, so the dates haven't been set yet.
Oh,
it's the last two.
Oh, it's either Saturday or Sunday right now,
Yes.
you're saying? Because the Chargers?
So it's the Chargers and the Bills.
Right. They're going to lose both those games.
Probably.
They could beat the Chargers potentially if they had a big game at home, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I think the Chargers have like one of the best defenses.
Yeah, they're good.
There's always some weird, like I remember the Patriots would lose to the Bills on some random.
True.
You know, like there's
sometimes they would, if seeding like for Buffalo is clinched, which I don't know if it'll be or not.
Yeah.
That Dan Campbell's a moron. They're telling you, he thinks he's so macho. Plays like that yesterday. It's like that's why they're going to lose. They are not. Detroit Lions are not winning the Super Bowl. Tattoo in the back of your eyelids. Not happening.
Oh no.
Done. The Super Bowl champions this year are going to be the Buffalo Bills.
Wow.
Holy shit.
What's that, Keith? I didn't hear you.
That was Clemmer.
I know it was.
Oh, all right. I was like,
Holy shit.
You think I thought that was Keith at first? Well, you said in the car if you listen to the show by yourself if I said that? Would you say that?
Well, I'm like, wow, geez, he's so excited.
That was Clemmer and Kirk. I got to go even further. It was just a sound drop. He's not even here.
What? Holy shit. I've gone with you guys all the way. All the way to the end.
He cried, right?
He was close.
Oh, yeah.
He took the glasses off and did the thing. He's claiming it was not a cry. I will say this about Clemmer. I think he would admit if he cried.
Oh yeah.
I think he was on the verge.
It genuinely did bum me out.
Oh, I was so upset when I was there when they told me. I really was. No, I really was because I felt I was like, oh, this fucking means so much. This
I thought he could have gone, and it was funny to see how enthusiastic, how much he trusted everyone for some reason.
This is a guy who loves Survivor.
Yeah.
Like I said this the other day on the show. I remember we're having lunch, and I walked over to him like, the thing you always do with everybody is how you feeling. Like especially a team that loses. I said, how you feeling? I remember he was eating something, looked up, said, good, really good. And I knew he was fucked.
It is. Justin made the point the other day. It is weird that someone that watched that much Survivor wasn't like, maybe people are lying to me.
Oh, he trusted that because I even talked to him about after.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I was like, let's just say we both get through. And then we're, because there's going to be, eventually it's individuals. I was like, we're going to be like, you're not going to fuck me over. He's like, I'm not. He's like, I got this pizza 4 thing going.
Did someone say to him the pizza 4?
No, it was him. That was him.
Why? Because he said it every time. And I would laugh every time. And Alba was like, why is he calling it that? Like, she thought maybe there was some inside thing. And I was like, I think
it's like when I was little and I used to pretend I was teammates with Larry Bird and Kevin McHale. But I would never say it out loud. Clemmer just says it out loud. Like I'll give him that. He just says it. Or like I'm in the E Street Band. Like Clemmer's just like, the pizza 4. I remember Dave one night he's like, I don't know what this fucking pizza 4 thing is.
Yeah. Well, they edited it very well because then Roan goes, there is no pizza 4. He goes, it's such a Clemmer thing.
Clemmer did well. He did well. Like, it was a good Clemmer run. But
I wish he went a little further.
Beforehand, he said, even if he's voted off first, he was just thankful to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
I was willing to work with some of you too. All the way to the end.
What else?
And then when he goes to the house and he says something, Mincy says something to him like, "Aren't you excited to be here?" And Clemmer's like, "Well, I would have been like to be in the game a little longer." And Mincy's like, "Oh, like he hadn't thought of that."
And that's a good duo right there. I will say that.
Yeah.
Whoever the third person is, could be me. Think about that. Tomorrow night you can see me walking with Mincy and Clemmer.
That's something.
Just hanging with the boys. Who knows? What else?
Did you make anything of Chris Rock's monologue? The people were saying the jokes about the CEO.
Not much.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it until I got in the car with Justin and he was playing it. I thought the one joke, sometimes drug dealers get shot. That's a funny joke.
Funny line. Yeah. I have a problem. It's funny. I don't tie Chris Rock in with Saturday Night Live. Like I know he was on it, of course, but like.
Well, he was not a failure there.
Yeah,
technically,
his fame is not SNL.
No.
Because it was almost surprising when I first realized he was like really funny after SNL. I was like, oh, this guy, like he was terrible on SNL. I always thought it wasn't his fault probably, but yeah, like they kind of. Why is he hosting?
They're probably having old
SNL guys. He's not promoting anything. No, he's not like a stand-up.
So.
I don't think so.
That's what they should do the rest of the year. They should just have
old cast members.
Yes, it's the 15th anniversary. Just do it all the way, and then mix in obviously if you can get a huge star, I guess. But like I don't know, like have them all do it.
I guess the only reason not to would be that they want them all there that day. So it's you're taking up that week and then another week.
They would do it if he called.
I'm sure they would. If Lauren Michaels asked them
to.
Yeah. I mean, I get. Yeah. Who knows? So that's February, right? That whole thing.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you got?
I think he was mouthing. Did you see that? He like mouthed to Colin.
It was terrible or something.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Like the episode. Basically.
Yeah. I saw that at the end when they were all doing the. I didn't watch it, so yeah, I don't know. I was watching. What was I watching? I don't think I was watching. What was I watching Saturday? Well, Harry and I are watching a show on Netflix called Monster. Justin.
What's that?
Another anime show.
Oh.
It's good though. It's I'm into it. He got me into it. It's good. Yeah.
Anime's the new thing.
I guess.
Is Lord of the Rings anime movie now?
I guess that's terrible though. I don't. I've said Lord of the Rings is the gayest film franchise of all time.
Yes, and I've also heard that the only reason they pushed this out was because if they did not make a movie, New Line.
Yes, I read
lose
that.
the rights to it.
Oh, the B.O. Boys. Yeah, I heard that with them. Yes.
Yes.
So
they just pushed out shit and.
Yeah, I don't like. Was that even a necessary? I don't know.
Nobody
Who knows?
gives a fuck about it.
Yeah. Did you see Moana 2 yet, Justin?
I have not seen Moana 2. I haven't seen. There's a bunch of movies out there.
Where'd you watch the Patriots game yesterday?
I was here for the first quarter, and then I went to Hooters.
Why were you here?
Because I was getting those certificates ready.
Go ahead.
Why is that funny?
Because I was getting those certificates ready is a funny line. I feel like you could do that at Kinko's.
Then I had to go to Staples.
Yeah, they've got that. Sure.
Pretty much where.
Yep. Pretty much where. Yeah.
And then I went to Hooters. It was just depressing watching the game.
Ooh. Awesome, man.
It was actually one of the first where you're like, oh, they just absolutely this is why are they even playing these games? They suck.
And then I left and went back home for the fourth quarter.
I do wonder. I do think he's a one and done, but then I do think of the Crafts, so it's like they won't. That's admitting a mistake,
exactly.
Which would be, by the way, smart. It's good to be like, hey, we fucked up. Like Belichick was this. It was too long. We tried a different direction. It didn't work. We know that. We're gonna fix it. Like fans would be like, okay.
Yeah, but it feels like the media losers have turned on him. So
that's the thing.
That's gonna.
I'm saying if they came out, if Jonathan or Bob came out and was like, hey, listen, like Belichick was here too long. We wanted to go a different way. We purposely went a different way. That different way was not the right way. So we're cutting our losses right now. Good guy, we're cutting our losses, and we're going to try and fix it. I think they built enough goodwill. They've had a bad year, but people would say, okay,
Right. They won't say that for whatever reason.
Definitely
though.
not.
Yeah.
No, because people can't. I don't know why. Like you can't. I don't know.
They have massive egos. It's been great on some realms of their business, but their massive egos will get in the way that they won't be able to admit.
It's also been great in this business too. I mean, they've won 6 Super Bowls.
That's what I mean.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not good watching them. But there are building blocks, Justin. You got the quarterback.
You don't have any
defense.
offensive line. Shoot Darian Lowe into the sun. He might be the worst
easy.
player in the history of the league.
Okay.
You start building that new gym behind the stadium. They're working on
there you
stuff.
go.
Yeah.
Great.
Wow.
We have a legitimate all-pro cornerback. Young.
Oh, great.
You can build your defense. I'm telling you, I see a light at the end of the tunnel. This has been a good year for them. Your quarterback is good. That's all you needed this year. And you get another nice pick. Take a lineman. Sign a lineman. You're not that far. Bring in a new coach.
Are we good enough though to get?
We are.
agents?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like no one's going to want to play here if Mayo comes back.
Well, if you're good next year, then what if you're better?
But
yes, I mean
we need players this offseason.
The Patriots never signed huge free agents. Not really.
They had Belichick.
I feel like they're going to overpay T. Higgins. That's going to be a Kraft move.
Oh, the receiver?
Big time, yeah.
Good, do it. Good. I wouldn't mind seeing a big receiver here. Fine, that's fine. Whatever. It's probably it's probably a bad move, but Yeah, bring in some talent. I don't know. Who am I? Rich Keefe? What else? The hell do I know?
I thought of this a minute ago, and I wanted to mention it, but one of the Mayo things that bothered me from the other day.
Were you there for that or no?
I wasn't here, no.
Okay.
Roan sounds like Ben Schwartz. He does not sound like Sonic. He's a grown man. He goes, he sounds exactly like Sonic.
Oh, that's how he thinks.
Ben Schwartz is in Sonic.
Ben Schwartz is the actor. Yes. Yeah. But he doesn't sound like Sonic. That's a man's voice.
Well, that's how he thinks. I mean, you're dealing with that.
Sonic was also voiced by, what's his name? Was that me?
Jaleel White?
Yes.
Yeah, see, like, that's what I mean.
Really?
It's not like Mario, where it's like a traditional voice that everyone tries to emulate.
He must have a book out. I see him everywhere now, on social media.
I'm sure it's called Did I Do That?
Oh, it has. I mean, it has to be, right? If not, he should fucking fire
Just some article about how big his dick was.
Oh, he's got a big dick?
Yeah, I think he wrote it. That's probably because it's in a book. He probably just released a book.
He just wrote he has a big dick?
Stefan has a big dick.
Yeah, he was a cocky guy.
That's right.
What else?
Did you see Christian Bale's going to play Al Davis in a movie, and Nicolas Cage is going to be Madden? That's the Madden movie.
I've seen that. Yeah.
It's a movie about Madden.
Yes.
Yes. I thought it was originally the creation of the Madden game, right? But now it's kind of turned into a bigger thing. I think.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know if there's a movie there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
John Madden.
Christian Bale signing onto that's a pretty big deal, though, right?
Yeah, sure, but I don't know what he's afraid to fly. Like I don't know. He likes turkey. I don't. Maybe. Who knows? You never know. But you didn't seem like he was that complicated a figure.
Everybody that would watch this movie has already seen the Madden documentary they did right before he died.
Yeah.
So I feel like guys are not going to go.
Yeah, I don't. If it's a creation of like the Madden video game, there may be something there in a weird way, but I don't know.
They want him to play coach on Cheers.
That's true.
Me and Clemmer have a place in this thing.
That's true. Yeah, he's one of the first picks. Yeah, that's right.
Jaleel White's book is not called Did I Do That?
That's a disgrace.
Oh, he must. He's probably like sensitive about that.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
It's called Growing Up Urkel.
Oh, maybe he's not that sensitive.
What a terrible.
Growing Up Urkel.
Or it should be like I did that or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
Some homage.
Yeah.
to
Or
it.
did I do that? Did I do that? Growing Up Urkel.
He's trying to like seduce you on the cover too.
Yeah, he's one of these guys who's like, it's very important to know he's not a dork.
That's why that Stefan Urkel
Right,
exists.
he demanded it, right?
Yeah.
It's probably actually a good creative move, right, for the show.
It was hilarious at the time, yeah.
It's like a 90s R&B look is what he's got going.
That was a big Thomas Nolan, Andy Nolan's little brother. I think I've said this before. Had the Urkel doll, and you had it. Did I do that? It was like those 5 fucking. I didn't watch the show.
Else? I can't think of a second one.
I didn't watch the show because I was older. I wasn't part of that.
Big guy.
He had like it was like a noise. One of them. Look up the Urkel doll. It must be an Urkel doll.
No, you're right. 100% right.
What are we playing with that doll?
I think I had it. That's
How old are you?
38.
What? I thought you were my age.
Yeah, no shit.
What happened?
A lot of miles on those tires, Kirk.
You don't have cancer though.
No.
Okay, good. Well, that's good. That's 38.
Yeah.
Maybe I just say that now. Everyone's fucking.
No, my brother's like 6 years older, and people think I'm older than him. It's just terrible.
It's tough. It's tough. What do you got, Dave?
I'm looking at this Urkel doll. There's like a news story on it that I just.
How many episodes of Family Matters think there were?
Oh, probably 200.
180 or something.
Yeah, I feel like
that's next after Quincy.
No, I think we're doing the Bill Engvall show.
Oh, you did say that.
Yeah.
How many years did that go on?
Only 3.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Urkel doll. He's got my looks, my laugh, my voice, and all.
Oh, this is early Urkel.
You can't have me. Get the next best thing. Talking Urkel. I just pulled my string. The one and only Talking Urkel doll.
That's very early in Urkel's run.
Yes, because that would have been, what year did that show start?
91, right? 92.
Is that right? I was going to say 90,
This was a
91.
1991 commercial. So.
Yeah, I remember Tom was probably born in like 86, 87. So he's probably 4 or 5, yeah.
He's my age, yeah.
Yeah. He loved Urkel. So did Ryan Minahan, by the way, I think.
Then the next year they had...
Oh, Laura, my cat, I created something that'll make you love me. I've got a great new stereo. Did I do that? So hang up your pants for the Urkelos round. We're Urkelite with Urkelos. Strawberry, banana, fruit flavor so fine. Just one little bite and I know she'll be mine.
Urkelos.
Keep out as a kid, Urkel would be played by like a 35-year-old.
Yeah.
It'd just be like, like Gary Coleman sitting on his fucking dad's lap on different strokes.
Well, that's what made the later seasons a little weird. He's still dressed the same.
This is the problem when you cast kids. We've talked about this on sitcoms like Modern Family.
They get old.
I was flipping around the other day. I watched first season of Modern Family. It was fine. I was watching the last season. the fucking son, Julie Bowen's son, is like 6'5".
Oh yeah.
The other kid, like the joke with that kid Manny in the early seasons, like he's an old man. Now he's an old man.
He's a central figure in those first couple, and you can tell once he got older, they were like, nah,
we don't know what the
even
fuck
need
to do
this
with
kid
this
anymore.
guy. Yeah. The daughters are old. It's just very strange.
What's the old TV show that's coming back that they just announced? Like it's a limited thing.
Oh, it's
Disney, right?
Malcolm in the Middle, right?
Yes.
Malcolm in
Yeah.
the
Bryan
Middle's
Cranston.
coming back?
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Why is he doing that? He's a great actor.
I know.
Why is he doing that?
He you know what it is? I feel like he picked bad roles after Breaking Bad. Like he just didn't.
I like Trumbo. I liked I like that show Your Honor. I mean, it's kind of
that's what I'm saying, but not hits.
It is Breaking Bad.
Those aren't
pretty
hits
much,
though.
but-
You know, like nothing broke out.
He seems to me like a yes man. Like he just says yes to everything.
He seems like a very nice guy.
Yes.
But like, should again, Breaking Bad is not The Sopranos. But like, if James Gandolfini had been a dad in a sitcom, he would not go back to that sitcom.
He's doing them a favor.
Yeah,
by doing that.
Yeah, it's fine, but it's like, by the way, that is not like a super beloved.
No, it's still on in reruns. I
Yeah,
think.
but
it's not like people
America's
aren't
not
begging
clamoring
for it.
for
Right.
Malcolm in the Middle
Definitely
return.
Are they going to have what's his name's brother on it? The other Masterson?
Who's that?
The one who
Justin Masterson,
the rapist.
No, he's not.
Oh,
He's the other one.
That was quick.
Oh,
Like,
geez.
it's always that's
Very
Mike.
defensive.
Well, I know he's not Danny Masterson.
That's a Mike Dahl.
The
though,
Boy
if
Meets
it's
World guy is the rapist, but the brother, there was Malcolm in the Middle, is not.
Boy Meets World.
What does Boy Meets World have to do with anything? You talking about Ben Savage?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Fred Savage?
That 70s show. That 70s
Yes.
show Masterson.
Oh, his brother.
Correct.
Is,
Sorry.
I
Yes.
know his brother's on Malcolm in the Middle. I didn't
He's
know
the
that.
older brother that goes to like a military school.
Oh, he should be on it then, no?
I didn't know
I
that.
would think so, right?
Oh yeah, I would think.
It's weird because he looks just like
That's
Danny
kind of weird.
Masterson.
They should give Danny Masterson the role.
4 episodes.
Yeah, it's super limited. It makes. I guess it make.
For a
Again,
streaming
like
thing.
who the fuck is?
It's probably one day of filming. It's probably easy.
Oh, 4 episodes, 1 day of filming. You better get those days right, Dave. You're gonna be in the TV
Well, that's a different
business.
style. It's a different
Just saying.
style. Yeah. Well, if you
America's
if you
been
find
wondering
out
what
about it.
Dewey's been up to, you know?
Yeah. Again, too old for that. I didn't watch the show. What else?
Let's see.
Can I mention? I appreciate Kane's complete lack of awareness that
On everything?
He developed a little. He's not liked. Then develops has a good episode, gets a little bit of positivity, and calls in last week with an absolute horrible call.
I don't remember it.
I believe he was
Kane's
one.
brother called.
He said, "Why aren't you going to take
Yeah,
responsibility?"
he wanted
for,
you to take
Mutt?"
accountability for Mutt.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's true. I do like Kane's brother. He's a good caller.
Yes,
he's funny. Yeah, I mean, he's fucking a nice guy, but just a lunatic.
But made me think. Mutt, the Viking, is an enabler. He needs to knock some sense into Mutt. That's on him.
I'm not
now.
doing this. Mutt's 40 years old.
You're an enabler right now.
Yeah, stop.
Sorry,
stop.
my fault.
You're
right.
We're not doing that. Not doing that. What else, Dave?
Do you care about this Keyshawn Johnson demanding that Belichick hire black people?
No.
See that?
He better though. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't care about drones. ABC has to pay
$15 million for
Trump.
Stephanopoulos, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then what's her name went on and basically like
On
she
CNBC
worded it.
Yeah,
she
it's
worded
different.
it in a safe way. I think people.
It was
love that.
different.
Yeah.
It was different. Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith, who's basically saying like, "Oh, guess what? The Democrats lie to us." I thought that was just a conservatives thing. Did you see that? Yep.
Yes, I did see Dave waiting on Caitlin Clark too.
Yes.
I didn't listen to it, but I mean, I'm guessing his premise is like it's not Caitlin Clark's responsibility, but she can't win. Like I saw Megyn Kelly. I'm starting to feel like the woman at the Ringer now. I'm starting to hate Megyn Kelly. Like she's like giving Caitlin Clark shit. Like what is Caitlin Clark's like young kid? What is she supposed to do? Like be defiant? Like you just kiss the ring once in a while and be like, yeah, I wouldn't be here without the what? It's fucking lip work. Like is she supposed to be like fuck these people who played it up? Like why would she do that? Just to play with these people, It's like why?
Right.
Like Megyn Kelly's like, all of Caitlin Clark's fans are bailing on her because of this. I'm like, I don't think that's what's happening.
It is funny too. All the people that like hate LeBron for being outspoken politically,
Right.
And
Oh, of course,
you
yeah.
know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. They want her to do what? Like, what does Megyn Kelly want her to do? When she's asked about the WNBA legacy.
Something along the lines of, "I'm great and fuck everybody else." Like I don't
she's a
care
young
about.
kid.
Yeah, I don't care about anybody else's
Got a lot
problems.
of pressure on her. That's a
Right.
dumb. That's a dumb thing.
Just gets the shit kicked out of her like every game.
Yeah, it's and
I would
that's what
assume
one
girl-
of the owners say that the whole WNBA should win the Time Athlete of the Year. How fucking stupid is that? Shut the fuck up. So dumb.
I would assume that if the WNBA is what 70% black or something like that.
I thought you were going to say women.
Lesbians.
No, but I would assume that Caitlin Clark did have some advantages growing up playing basketball than some of the people. Yeah, so I don't even see why that's a bad quote whatsoever, no matter the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really agree with. I mean, I don't even think she feels that way.
Yeah.
But who cares? Like, I don't even know what, I also don't know her upbringing. Do you?
No.
Maybe it was great. Maybe I don't know a single thing about it. But probably, yeah. I mean, probably so. But yeah.
Poor not compared her to Larry Bird, I believe. So.
What?
Yeah, you just said she wants to.
Caitlin Clark reminds me in a lot of respects of Larry Bird and Michael Jordan are great. Just wants to play basketball. Does not want to be the center of a race war in America. And then the Time Magazine Article of the Year. And Caitlin Clark basically says, I want to make it clear everything I have gotten, I've earned myself. But yes, as a white person, there's white privilege. And I want to elevate this league, and I respect.
Yeah, I'm with them. I really have no problem. What was she supposed to do? Like, they're looking. I always say this, Mike, they're the biggest bunch of fucking snowflakes out there.
They've become that with the Trump stuff because, like, they won. But now there's no fight. So now they'll get mad about jokes. For something.
Right, yeah. It's like, just shut up. Like, let this fucking young person what is she supposed to do? It's like shit down like fucking, I don't even know, Teresa Edwards' mouth or something, Cheryl Swoops. Like, so dumb. So dumb.
If Caitlin Clark ever went after, like, chicken fry, what do you think?
Oof.
What does Dave do?
That'd be tough. That'd be tough.
She's a Freud.
Caitlin Clark doesn't make the company any money. I think he'd go chicken fry.
I think he probably would. Yeah. He probably would. She's made Dave money.
Yeah, I think he's made a lot of money betting on her.
You had a good run with her. I don't know. Boy, what a quandary. I don't know what to say.
You do think the financial situation of Barstool probably plays a lot into his feelings on chicken fry now than if this happened 2 years ago. He'd probably be.
Yeah, if Penn owned the company, of course. Yeah.
But I mean, he happened with Call Her Daddy, and he was the one shitting on them.
Yes.
Suitman and all that shit.
Yes.
But in fairness, somebody
was pissing him off in that situation. There was an aggrieved, there's a person going at him.
Right.
Yeah, totally. What's that?
I don't know all her revenue sources at Barstool, but I would assume the biggest one is the one that Dave started with her.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything she does. I know she used to go to parties and pass out, right?
Yes.
She drank a lot.
She had blackout parties.
Yep, but she's very popular on social media, or probably still is, with a certain demographic that Barstool doesn't have a big footprint on, other than her, I would guess, and probably chicks in the office, although that crowd's probably getting a little older too. So I don't know anything. I'm sure she's a huge star. I wish her nothing but the best. She's wonderful. I think people can change their minds about music, guys. You can hate Taylor Swift, but then listen to a record one day and they click a different way, and you go to the concert, you put bracelets on, and you start bawling.
Yeah,
that happens all the time.
Justin said it. Says that Taylor Swift show is a game changer.
I think that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was talking about chicken fry.
Oh.
I was talking about you?
I did go to a concert.
I know, but
you literally said it like a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
You thought I was talking about Justin there?
No, I didn't. Okay. I don't know what he was talking about.
Sometimes you're attractive with a TikTok, and Justin's like, checking all the boxes.
Keep going. Yeah. What else? What do you have? Got anything else? Sporting Goods score guy?
Do you want to talk about Mick at all?
Sure.
What blackmail does he have on you?
What?
What blackmail does he have on you?
What do you mean?
He's like the most polarizing guy in the universe, I think. I think everybody's come through that might be hated at one point, but then you begin to love him. He does not seem to have any redeeming qualities.
I think he's a pretty talented guy on there.
You do?
Yeah, I like Mick on air. Yeah. When he's on, I like him. When he's boring, no, but yeah.
Multiple times he's come in with an axe to grind, or we're looking for this big confrontation, and then it's a complete dud. He chose not to work for the show.
That's true.
It's, and then I feel like takes some pretty back.
I gotta be honest, people aren't gonna like this, Justin. I don't think Mick did anything wrong with Justin.
Wow.
I just don't. I know Justin's not gonna like hearing that. I don't think he did anything wrong.
That's fine.
But do you think he has a legitimate beef with Justin? Okay.
Does Justin have a beef with Mick?
No. The reason Justin was like, I'll never do a show. I'm sorry, when Mick said I'll never do a show with Justin or any of that. Do you think there's any reason for that?
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think Mick probably believes that. Like, he's probably worked himself up into that.
Right.
But like, if you got him calm, no. I mean, Mick said that Justin's grandfather owned slaves.
Oh, right. No, I know
that's
all.
not, in the N word, which I don't think anybody thinks, like, nobody believes that.
People did.
Not really. People wanted to, who don't like you, but nobody actually believed that.
I think it's the context, and Mike can speak to this more than me, obviously, is like the trip was fine. The trip was great. Mm-hmm. And then it ends, and he tries to blow it up, and whether a joke, but he still was not trying to make Justin look good.
I agree. But Justin was not playful at all with it.
True.
I put more blame on Justin than Mick.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Mick. Doesn't mean I love Justin. I'm just saying I think Justin handled it poorly.
That's fine.
We can agree to disagree. I mean, I could definitely be wrong. I don't know.
Because I saw some pushback in the, of course, it's like the Twitter world where you said last week that Mick is a part of the show.
Mick is a part of the show.
And so you said it like Montante, which I understand because like Montante got compensation.
Montante was a part of the show.
He did do work. I understand Mick might be part of these other projects of yours, but like some people were questioning, is he really a part of the show? Just seems like he's almost like a handout.
I like that you're blaming Twitter.
I'm not sure. I want to know all these people you're talking to.
Some people are saying their opinions circulating.
I don't know. There are people who are inside the bubble and people outside the bubble. Mix around enough that he's inside the bubble. I don't know.
All right.
I mean, he's not on the show right now. He hasn't been on the show. He says he doesn't want to be on the show anymore, right?
Right.
Yeah, so he's not on the show anymore. That's fine.
He was requested. He couldn't make it work. But
oh, he was?
Yeah.
There you go.
Last week.
What else?
I'm outside the bubble, apparently.
You are outside the bubble.
Have you been to the arcade in Laconia, right near your live show venue?
I have not. I think I've been to Laconia once or twice. Me, you, and Coleman, right?
That was, yes.
Yeah. Well, Justin's not happy with this Mick thing, Mike. You can see him.
What do you want me to say?
He's all tense. He's all tense.
It's the biggest arcade in the world.
Is it actually?
It's a museum. It has every arcade game from your childhood.
Really? Oh, I think I heard somebody said this before as well.
Pinball museum?
No, it has everything. Every arcade game, pinball. It is the biggest place I've ever seen. I thought it was going to be some like corny thing.
Did you mention this last time?
It was not me because I don't think you would.
Somebody said this to us.
You may not have named the live show.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
When I was here,
he said that like he's been accused of that before.
No,
it was not me.
I think it's Fun Spot.
Fun Spot, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this place, Justin, huh? Wow, look at this. That looks like a good time.
Mini golf in there.
Free admission.
I would stay away from the mini golf.
Yeah, not good?
Looks pretty
the
good.
indoor mini golf is a little shitty, yeah.
Indoor mini golf sucks.
Yeah.
Right, Dave? What do you mean?
I think it's fun for the whole family.
Nice.
Wait a minute, David. A podcast, the Ted Dabney Experience, where he talks about different video games in the past? Wait a minute. Oh, boy.
One of the floors is a museum. It has all the old ones.
I'm subscribing.
Ted Dabney.
Anyway, child. What a question. I know. He's part of. He's the vice president of this museum, I think.
There's no way it does every fucking arcade game. I'm sorry.
Oh wow, Dave, you're on the case. Man.
Sorry.
Yeah, take him
Why?
down.
Why do you say that?
Take him down, Dave.
I'm gonna go there, and if WWE WrestleFest is not there, then
Was
it
it a certain
doesn't
era?
exist.
I'm saying, is there a? Are they open right now? Call them up.
They said they're open year round.
Yeah.
Well, that time of day, Justin. Are they open currently? Yeah. I mean, 4 a.m, Justin. If the place is open year round, it may not be open.
I don't know. I bet they do good business at that hour.
Says year round. Or are they lying to me?
Good afternoon, Fun Spot.
Hey, how are you? It's Kirk Minahan. How are you?
Good, yourself?
Good. So I'm doing a live show at the Laconia Theater in March.
Okay.
And we have a bunch of fans of the show who are going to be around. And I was wondering if you could just tell us sort of what I think a bunch of them want to go to your place. Can you give us sort of a thumbnail sketch of what's going on there?
We have 3 floors. We have arcade games. Spread out across all 3 of them from various.
How many different arcade games?
We have well over 600.
Wow.
So on the top floor, we have more of like the classic arcade games. So that's where the American Classic Arcade Museum is.
Ooh, I like that.
So we got about 325 arcade games from. I think the cutoff is typically like 1987, but there are some newer games up there as well.
That's gonna be my floor for sure. Yep. Go ahead.
Sure. Yeah, and we have an indoor mini golf.
Yep.
More kid friendly, but the pieces are from we used to have an outdoor mini golf, and the pieces are all from like historic landmarks from the state.
Oh, cool.
So those pieces are still there. They're one of a kind. They're really neat. Mm-hmm. We have bowling. We have 10 lanes of candlepin, 10 lanes of 10 pin. That's
everything
on the second floor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a tavern for the adults.
Hell yes.
12 rotating craft beers.
Do you do I'm thinking Mike and the Minifans, Dave. Is there like a night? Can we, Dave, ask the question?
There's a like for a group outing or something like that. Do you have a space in the facility?
if you were looking to do, we don't have like a specific group space. We have tables for like birthday parties that can double for that. We do offer group, if you wanted to bring a group in, we usually do that through email. I think if you go to our website, funspotnh.com, I believe there's a groups tab and you can just fill out a little form.
Okay.
As well.
All right.
But yeah, then we got ticket games for the kids. We got some newer racing games. We got a Mario Kart arcade game. We got skee-ball, air hockey.
Nice.
We have our restaurant on the first floor, so you can get pizza, chicken fingers, hot dogs, fries, that sort of thing.
All right, excellent. Well, we appreciate it.
A little bit of everything for everybody.
Do you have WWE WrestleFest by any chance?
We don't have. We used to have one of the WWF games. We have like a knockoff one. I think it's just called like Main Event.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. Okay.
But we do have, we got Ninja Turtles. We got a couple of different Pac-Man, Space Invaders. We got a lot.
All right. Well, thanks very much. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Thanks. Like to keep the conversation going, Mike, but I'm out of quarters, as it were. So there you go.
Well, this game's over. Imagine the early days. Remember, Mike used to like ask questions of guests, and they would always like ruin the interview or something.
Oh, you got to answer the questions. He had the balls.
I did that for you, asshole.
I'm joking. I know.
The balls.
I exposed them.
I can put all those quarters to use.
That's true.
Yes.
$120 in quarters.
You can hand them out to people.
Well, Steve Sweeney doing that commercial.
Money.
Not great.
Ooh, is it really?
Yeah.
He's a very nice guy. Could we do Mike and the Minifans from there?
The bar was a little small, but just out front of the bar, that bowling alley had plenty of space. And
I like the idea of that being the place the night before, though.
But it would probably close early.
Close at 10, it says. Yeah. I don't know. Then they just go somewhere else.
Yeah, true.
The bowling wing
I'm sure that they would make that work.
Definitely appeared to be more adult-centered than the rest.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, that's a good call. These guys would never found it. What else? That's true.
I think that's pretty much it. Everything else is kind of boring.
Oh, good. Yeah. That was interesting, the Alex Bennett story, huh?
I don't think you care about Randy Moss.
Oh, I feel bad for Randy Moss. Yeah. That's a sad story, It's not good. It's weird when your eyes get yellow like that. It's not good.
I can't believe somebody said, let's put
It's not like a Sith Lord, Justin. The man has liver cancer.
Did he have the Whipple?
Yeah, but it's kind of like that.
I don't know. Yeah, we had surgery. I don't know if he had the Whipple.
Now, can some producer be like, hey, Randy, may not be a good idea to go on TV today with yellow eyes?
Well, he's kind of getting the word out there, Maybe, I guess. Like a Sith Lord.
Like a Sith Lord.
Like a Sith Lord. Have you watched the Star Wars show yet?
I forgot.
That's weird.
Yeah, I kind of hate Star Wars. So
why?
Because it's just not the same. There's a whole bunch of Star Wars content I have not consumed.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be good. Why deprive that if you're going to like it, though? Why do that to yourself?
He doesn't like, what's her name?
Kathleen Kennedy?
Yeah.
I don't think she's in it.
Yeah, but I mean...
You're weird if she's a star of it.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it today.
No, you won't.
Yes, I
That's
will.
a lie.
Yes, I will. I'll watch it today.
I don't really care.
What are you watching instead? Like, why wouldn't you just give it a try?
What am I
He's
watching
working.
instead?
At what? Staples?
Staples, yeah. Stapling away.
Hooters?
Oh, did you go to Hooters?
I did, yeah, for like
as you were told to.
No, Justin, you went to Staples. When you say stapling away, I mean you're stapling things.
I know. Yeah. Stapling away at Staples.
Okay.
Loser.
That would actually be an odd place to do that if you think about it.
You feel that paper? That's not just
That would feel like, you don't see a lot of stapling going on.
No.
That was a big Staples in South Carolina. Was a big Steve Robinson, Kirk Minahan time killer during the case. In between, if we had to go, we had an hour to kill, like, just walk around Staples. We had nothing to do.
I respect what Staples has done. I got my TSA pre-check there or whatever.
Oh, they pivoted to that?
They're just like, whatever we just do. Right?
That's a good move.
Yeah, we'll get a passport for you.
Because they're debit out that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart. That is smart. So what have you been watching, Justin? What have you been consuming?
Oz. Been watching Oz.
The HBO show Oz.
Yes. Okay. I'm falling asleep to that.
It's an odd one to fall asleep.
Well, he's got a prison relationship right now.
That's true. He's got to learn.
Research.
Yeah, that's smart.
I was watching it before it. Beecher just took a shit.
I know, Justin. I didn't think it was.
That's actually not true.
We know it's not. Why does Justin get so, like, when you ask him what he's doing, he says, I'm just doing this.
He's just so thoughtful.
I'm just watching Oz right now. It's like he gets very quiet.
I think he thinks you're trying to get him, so he's being
Just ask him what you're watching.
And I'm trying to think.
There's a well-reviewed, and fans love this Star Wars show. They're like, it's like the best Star Wars content in a couple of years.
People also thought The Last Jedi was like
No, but I think the audience seems the audience.
I'm afraid I might like it, Kirk.
The critics like The Last Jedi. The audience really didn't.
Yeah.
You know, I think the fans seem to like this show. I'm just saying.
It's honestly because I'm probably afraid I might like it.
Oh, you think you get sucked back in?
Yeah, because then it's the same thing with Mick. You know, you fuck me over so many times. It's like, how many times?
But what's the downside to liking this?
Like, you know how I have no fun with Mick?
Yeah.
I kind of have no fun with
the
Star
Mick
Wars
Lord,
right
I call
now.
him over you now, yeah.
I kind of have no fun with Star Wars right now.
Why can't you have fun with Star Wars?
Exactly. It's a me problem.
But if you watched it and enjoyed it, what other shoe is going to drop?
Because the next show that comes out...
But it's a different show.
Then you won't like it. Then you don't have to like that show.
Yeah, that's a different show.
Well, because it just fucks you.
What?
In what way?
Who?
Star Wars does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, like
when you're passionate about something and then they continuously put out dog shit.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be good, I'm saying. So appreciate that it's good.
Yeah. Then,
did you like the one with Rogue One?
Rogue One was fine. It was also like 10 years ago at this point.
I'm just saying, did you like it?
Yes. It
Okay,
was
so if you watch it now, do you like it?
Yes.
So then what's the difference? Do you like The Empire Strikes Back?
I do like The Empire Strikes Back.
So then just watch it. Don't be like, oh, they had two girls kiss and I can't watch this. Like, what the fuck?
I've never said that.
Then what's your issue?
That party likes.
Well, women. Well, what if I said to you, okay, so I'm Kathleen Kennedy, okay? Hi, Justin, how are you?
Sup, Kathleen?
What is your issue with me?
Issue with you is that you have taken Star Wars and you've made it not fun.
In what way, Justin?
You've pushed certain things.
Like what?
Like how in The Last Jedi, pretty much The Last Jedi, the whole motif of the movie. I might not even be using that word right. The whole motif of the movie is hashtag believe women. And it comes out of nowhere.
So when you do say a thing about kissing, it's sort of in that neighborhood. It's that woke neighborhood.
No, because
Right, Mike, or no? I mean, that's kind of the same thing. I mean,
yeah.
Which is fine. It's a real complaint. I'm just saying.
If they made the,
but you said
they made the entire.
You said the Rogue One was like a decade ago. Last Jedi was what? 8 years ago? 7 years ago?
About, yeah.
Okay, since then you've had The Mandalorian.
That was right.
Did
Okay.
you like that?
First 2 seasons were very good.
Man, tough critic.
I know. It's tough. It's definitely me
I
problem.
don't even think you like Star Wars.
That's probably a good point. You know what I watched this weekend was the animated Lord of the Rings on Max. That's what I watched. Had a good time.
I can't believe
they redid it animated?
No, it was like a 1976 movie.
I know it is. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Leonard Nimoy? Is he one of the voices or no?
I believe so.
Isn't he Bilbo?
Oh.
They'd run around.
That
They tickle each other on the bed at the end, like in the movies, or no?
That might be The Hobbit you're thinking of, and they did the Return of the King. I watched the Lord of the Rings, which was done by a different company.
I hate those books. I hate Tolkien. I hate hobbits. I hate Harry. They're just hairy and weird. And
also,
gay.
I love Lord of the Rings. I won't watch the Amazon series. Even
Why?
though people say, because I'm afraid I'll hate it.
I'm afraid I'll hate it.
I have this weird thing where, like,
You're living in fear, man.
I don't like to watch things. If there's something I like, I don't like it to end. And then if there's something that I like in it and I've heard things about it, I don't watch it because...
Please finish this thought quickly.
Yeah.
Is that Mick?
Mayo.
Oh, I'm here, Mayo there?
Yeah.
Because...
Also ripe to be picked apart by a therapist.
Because if I watch it and it
I
changes...
think no therapist is staying awake for this.
Like, one of my favorite shows of all time is BoJack Horseman.
Sure. Still on, right?
It's a good show. No.
I mean, it's all on Netflix, I'm saying.
Yes.
Oh, you can get it on Netflix. Yeah.
I will rewatch it. I won't watch the final season.
Because it wasn't good.
No, because that means it's over.
Well, you've seen the final season.
I have seen the final season.
But you've seen it.
I have. But
So I don't understand.
If I'm rewatching it...
Can I tell you something? It's over. They had the final season.
Yes.
You know that because you saw
You
it.
watched it.
I've seen it once.
It'd be weird enough if you didn't watch, but I know, but it's over.
And the ending was so powerful that
You all right?
I can't.
I've seen the ending of the series. I've watched it.
It's a good show. I like it a lot.
I wouldn't call it very powerful.
Oh, it's a very powerful ending. Well, the second to last episode itself is very powerful. The view from halfway down.
So why not just watch it again then?
Because that means it's over.
But
it is over.
Jesus
it is
Christ.
over, and you've seen it.
But if you can convince
What was that,
yourself,
Mick?
Jesus Christ.
if you can convince yourself that now I'm going to restart from season 1 because then I have the entire. I never finished.
You're a fucking asshole. You know that?
I never.
But when you
fuck is wrong
rewatch
with
it, when
you?
you rewatch it, it ends after 4 seasons. It ends even earlier.
Do you watch?
Well, no, because I haven't watched the final season yet, so I'll just go back.
No,
and
but you
rewatch.
have.
But not on this rewatch. So I'll just go
Right.
back and
But what I'm saying is, you rewatch it.
I don't like when things end.
But that rewatch.
Don't you want to kill yourself? That's the ultimate end.
That rewatch comes to an end.
No, because then I just restart it from the beginning.
Well, we're in Bubba's season finale right now.
No,
so.
we're not. Bubba just started season 2. He's fine.
This
process
74. It's a Grey's Anatomy.
This process holds up. I'm sorry, I'm so passionate about this, but I've heard this in private, and I've never gone back. Yeah, he's told me this theory.
Is this a bit, Dave?
I would never want to hear this twice.
Mike, why don't you jump out of the fucking car?
I'm strong. I'm brave.
I just picture this conversation in Wisconsin somewhere.
But the same theory, it wouldn't end if you watch it all the way to the end and then restart. Then it's not over.
It's way worse. Mike, you're lucky. It's way worse with that fucking hat on too. He seems even dumber. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song.
Your favorite song.
Either.
Pick a favorite song. One of your 3 or 4 favorite.
All the Small Things.
Okay, so you just stopped listening with like 40 seconds ago?
Oh, he lives his life.
No, because that's a song.
Well, what do you mean? It's going to be over.
You don't build a relationship with that song.
Of course you do. What do you kind of?
What's your favorite song?
You should have it like Thunder Road. Of course you do.
Thunder Road has a great cover by Aaron West and the Roaring Twenties.
Okay, I'm just saying, or The River or something. You go 40 seconds to go. I'm like, oh no, I think we're good. It's the best part of the song.
Yeah, but if you listen to the end, then it's over.
That's what I mean.
Then it's over.
But you do listen to the end. But he does listen to the end of the song, Mike.
I know. It's frustrating.
You claim you don't build a relationship with songs?
You do, but there's a different relationship you have with songs.
Do you ask
TV.
movies out? What do you mean you build a relationship with them?
I've never asked a movie out before.
Okay. If you did, who would it be?
I gotta be careful here.
The girl's gonna take diet.
Is that Justin?
What was the? What are those movies with the who are the Olsen twins? Like it Takes Two or something?
The Dark Knight.
So you'd ask the Dark Knight to
I'd
go
ask the
out.
Dark Knight out.
Yeah, but do you watch the end of that movie?
Yeah.
That's the end of that. That's the end of that.
Because I don't.
It's only TV shows you can do this.
Were you like Michael Caine? Were you crying at the end of BoJack Horseman like he was in the Batman movie?
Oh, I was bawling my eyes out at the end of BoJack Horseman.
It really sounds like it's just BoJack Horseman.
It is, yes, with BoJack Horseman.
But you're saying it's why you won't watch Star Wars though?
Because I've already. If I could go back to when I have not seen the most hyped I've ever been for Star Wars was literally the 30 seconds watching the opening crawl for The Last Jedi.
Sure.
I was so hyped. If I could go back and capture that moment, I would do it.
Where were you at theater?
I saw it at Patriots Place with my dad.
With your dad?
Yes.
Was he a big Star Wars fan?
Yeah, he was fine. And then I saw it with my dad and my brother.
Why are you blowing off your dad like that?
And then I remember when we were leaving the theater, my dad, he's like, "How'd you like it?" And I said, "Honestly, I think it fucking sucked." And he turned to me like an asshole, and he goes, "No, you don't understand the imagery. When Luke was standing there were 2 suns." Oh, and that was like how. And I go,
like New Hope, yeah.
And I remember I said, "Yeah, Dad, I fucking have watched Star Wars before."
Yeah, you bitch.
It was very
pussy.
Dunked. You would say, Justin, got his ass.
Got his ass.
You dunked on him right there. Wow, I'm sure he's really proud of you right now.
Yeah, he's pretty proud of me.
Yeah, how about that? I mean, I imagine he probably is.
He was just in Star Wars Land. He showed me all these pictures. It was not too many people there.
Is that in your home?
No, he went down to Disney.
Okay, I know if that's a certain room you guys call Star Wars Land.
No.
Well, your parents were down there, right?
Yeah.
Did he get to when Harry was little? He got to be in charge of the, like he held court at the thing, and then he handed off to the stormtrooper. Did your dad get to do that or no?
He did the Resistance ride.
Did you take a picture with Chewbacca or anything? I don't know.
I think he did.
Did he?
I think. No, that was with Stitch.
Of Lilo and Stitch?
I believe so.
It's not the same as Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Which one's the little girl?
It's actually more disturbing, honestly. Yeah. What's he doing taking a picture of Stitch for?
I don't know. My mom and my dad took a picture with Stitch. Stitch was hanging out.
He didn't shoot Stitch, did he?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. That's progress.
Did he sign his character book?
No. He didn't have a character book.
I like that Justin, you said, is he a Star Wars fan? Just goes, he's fine.
He's fine.
Like, don't worry about it.
Do they have breakfast with the characters?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Okay.
Is that a thing? Do the characters eat?
Well, no, you take pictures
can
with
walk
them.
around. I did it when I was in 3rd grade.
Yeah, you do in your
room.
It's expensive. Buffet's
I like the idea of them sitting at your table.
Mickey's having French toast. Yeah. That's weird. They come in. I did it with Kate and Harry when they were super little. Yeah.
My brother was scared shitless of those.
Well, it's weird because it's like, I remember who went in there? One of them. And Kate was like, he's got this weird frozen smile. I forget who it was. It was one of the people. I was like, yeah, this is a very strange thing. Food stinks there, too.
Mm-hmm. Disney?
At the breakfast thing, as I recall.
Yeah.
I don't think you're there for the food, really, though.
Trudell's are.
Well, sure.
I'll tell you that much.
What's going on at blindmike.net?
We were live yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Big doings, so go watch that. And Why You Laughing, we did our top 10 specials of 2024. And that's up for members now. It'll be up for everyone else Wednesday night.
There you go.
Going head-to-head with Surviving Barstool.
I know, once again, continue to battle us.
Yes.
I don't like that. Good. Go subscribe right now, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, Surviving Barstool. Who's in tomorrow?
I think it's Mama K. Do I remember?
It's tomorrow, Wednesday.
Wednesday, I beg your pardon.
Oh, Mama K.
Mama K and Mike.
Oh, we have a show Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay. At 10 a.m.
Yes.
Okay, I was thinking we had a show tomorrow.
Do you want to move it to tomorrow?
If they can you, Mike, or no?
Sure.
If that's okay with Mama K and Mike. If not, we can do Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah. I suppose, yes. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking Monday, Wednesday. Who's in Thursday?
Josh and James.
Cinema.
Jesus
All three?
Christ. Okay, there you go. And then Friday's Whitney.
Friday's Whit.
Okay. Yep. Surviving Barstool tomorrow. So yeah, if she can do tomorrow, great. If not, no big deal. We can do Wednesday. Was either day good for you, Mike? One better than the other, or no?
No.
You guys? No.
Yeah, we're good.
You ever think Thursday night, Dave?
Yes.
Late, right?
Yeah. Might be unnecessary, but
Who the hell knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from anybody about that. No, have you?
Nope.
A little slow on the gun there. They were. I thought. No.
I agree.
But they seem like they're okay right now. Everyone's on board. Yep. It's a major deal.
Sure is.
I'd ask them about it, but they'll ignore me.
That is true.
Yeah.
I did hear about that.
Well, that's the right move.
What's that?
I can't call Mike.
That's a bubble conversation.
You don't have to ghost me until 6 a.m. today.
You just ignored him?
Yeah, they didn't.
That's like a mutt move.
They acted like I didn't exist.
Oh wait, but the show was like he got his answer immediately.
No, here's what happened. They didn't know with the time I asked them.
They definitely didn't know.
So they just acted like we'll be cool and not answer Mike. They didn't even ask me if I could come in until this
we knew
morning.
about the one thing.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
We knew about the one thing, and then
You knew about the police.
the police thing.
You didn't know about chicken fry.
Because
I heard him ask it on the show.
I called Dave and I was like, "Hey, is this really the craziest 24 hours in show history?"
Oh, you did know. I said you were right.
I had a guess, but I didn't know. I guessed.
Oh, but I told you were right before.
But when I asked,
Mike,
He asked,
Mike
when you
texted.
tweeted out, "This is the craziest 24 hours."
I said,
in
"What's
show
the
history."
gossip?
If I were to talk to Mike, it would have been Kirk out.
But Dave, to be fair, if Mike's on the inside, you tell him.
Mike's on the inside.
Yeah, it's a
that's
2022 conversation.
Yeah.
That's a thumbs up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now it's he's a blindmike.net guy.
He is.
I would have exposed. I would have gone live yesterday and been like, "Guys, you got to hear this."
I can't believe it. Well, we don't get the blind Mike news either. If we reach out to you, you ghost them. Like, what's going on with Craig? Can't tell him.
There's a lot going on with
That's
Craig.
That's what I'm saying. You don't get to know.
That's
so.
true.
There you go. Well, thank you as always for coming in.
Thank you, Kirk. Thank you, boys.
Anything else on your end or no?
No. Great year. Thank you for the free content as always, Kirk.
I used to hear somebody say that, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Say, Justin?
Of course.
Yes. What do you get the rest
What
of
a fun here, guys.
what?
This guy can't even talk.
What did he say?
What a fun here, guys.
Yeah, he can't
Here?
speak.
He's not speaking.
Dave, you heard that before or
I
no?
figured- Yes, but I figured instead of going back, I just kept it. 'Cause it was like,
Let me hear, what else does he have?
Oh,
I think
congratulations.
That has staying.
Does he have the Minifan of the Year announcement? Like, does he have the...
It's time for the biggest award of the year. It's time for the biggest award of the year.
That time he nails you.
The Tim and Kenton Minifan of the Year
I knew that
Award.
was coming. I knew that was coming.
I had to do it.
Yeah, that was a guarantee. Wow. What did he say here? What let me hear that?
It's time
No,
for the
The one below it.
What a year it's been.
What a year
there.
it's been?
What a fun here, guys.
What the fuck?
Fun here.
What was that supposed to be?
Year.
Oh, okay.
Right?
There's no way I wrote here instead of year.
Is he just AI it? Like,
I think he probably just like banged through it.
Oh, is
very
that not
quickly.
him?
No,
That's
but
him,
you
right?
can go back and make him revise it, but I didn't want him to do that.
yeah, but he would know what a fun here makes no sense.
Yeah, you would think. Yes.
What a fun here, guys.
What a fun here, guys. What does that even mean?
So this guy's job is to be a voice actor for promotions, and
I think it's a side gig.
Reads like this.
He can't read?
Thought it was
What
okay.
are you talking about? That guy's great.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a good one.
He's pretty good. Was
He's
that
got
Mike?
good pipes.
Were you say that, Mike, or no?
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So back tomorrow. Or Wednesday. Either way, let me know. And then Thursday, Josh James in cinema. Friday with Wit. And then Monday we name first second team. I think I'm in the fan of the year. We will talk to you either tomorrow or Wednesday. Goodbye.